Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone, and with us tonight we have... That's you, Jeff. You're
was
up
like,
first.
I don't know where I am
Yeah,
on the...
yeah, that's you. You're first.
My name is Jeff. I'll be playing Ballast tonight.
Hey, my name's Matthew, and I'm playing Brutus.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm playing Cora.
Hello, I'm Keith, and I'm playing None.
All right, very, very cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So this is going to be our Bunkers and Badasses one shot. I am your bunker master, Cody Stone / a myriad of Borderlands personalities that pop up throughout the entirety of this adventure. So we will see exactly what happens here. I'm gonna see if I can get a little background music happening for us. For those of you watching at home, but for those of you playing, I don't know, sucks to suck.
On your own, kids.
That's what I got, guys.
This is a beautiful start to a Bunkers and Badasses game. Sucks to suck, guys. Let's go.
You know,
Yep.
that's so true.
Yes, welcome, Chaos Pixie. There you go. Oh, Ancient Artifact. That sounds like a good thing to start us off with, because we will be playing here in lands of Pandora. But before we get started, thank you, Spicy, for the stretch. Does anybody have any announcements that they would... Oh, I've stopped us. Hold on. Any announcements that they would like to make? Any channels you would like to plug or projects you are a part of? Do it.
Hi. So I actually started streaming on my own channel. I'm at twitch.tv/Megup. It's Meg, MEG _UP. I do makeup, and I'm going to start next week. I'll start doing some video game streams, probably ESO and Diablos. But yeah, it's going to be some fun weirdness. But Friday, I am, because it is, I was about to say 4th of July. It's not the 4th of July on Friday. It's Christmas Eve. I will be doing, and I promise you, I will be doing a completely family-friendly stream where I'm reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas in the style of Mrs. Claus. So we're going to have some cocoa and some warm, cuddly goodness and just enjoy the evening before my husband goes to work.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I'm going to try... Nope. That is very interesting. Somebody else tell us about maybe Norse Foundry. They're fun people we should talk about every once in a while. While I work on some technical setting things. Because, yeah.
North Foundry, for all of your random number generating needs. They sell things like dice and dice accoutrement. Like these giant fuck-off boulder dice, made of metal. Or they may also have some gemstone dice, or some regular but very pretty dice. Or dice boxes, dice bags, dice carriers, many things, I think.
The dice boxes are actually being made by Elderwood Academy. They're in, company with, and Elderwood does a lot of stuff for Curveball, I found out.
Ooh.
They're not quite Wormwood, but
yeah,
they've definitely provided some boxes and things.
Love that.
Cool.
And you can use the code. Hey, there we go. Click on the link that is in the chat and then use the code REPRPG for 15% off of your entire order. Again, 15? That's REPRPG. Yes, for 15 whole percent. Oh, it's crazy. Especially because, like, with some high quality dice, that can be a decent chunk of change for you and your Christmas needs. Although I'm not gonna lie to you, if you order it now, it will not be here by Christmas. I can almost guarantee it, because that is in 4 days. But you can hope. Or you can get somebody.
New year, new dice. That's the saying now. New year, new dice.
The promise of new dice for Christmas can be your gift to them using our code REPRPG.
Not only do they have gigantic dice, but they also have really tiny dice.
No.
Tiny ones.
You just have a huge hand.
That's
right?
true. That's true. You are just a giant.
Those dice can't be that small.
You are actually just
gigantic
12
hands.
feet tall.
Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, you are a giant because you have people in your home right now that can put those in their mouths and choke.
Turns out that he is giant and 12 feet tall, so the little one was regular size. The other one was in fact a boulder.
There it is. Yes.
Yes.
All
And
of
that's
his
what it looks
D20s have
like.
to be
My
boulders.
bronze boulder.
Yes. I think that's it for North Foundry.
Unless, of course, there's more we need to talk about.
No, I think
North Foundry.
we've got some ambient noise now. It's not that creepy quiet that that had previously worked out there. So I think we are ready to get
Badasses?
started. I am going to preface this for everybody at home. Bunkers and Badasses is a D20 system, but it is a D20 system with a whole bunch of its own weirdness. Some of the things are very, very cool. Some of the things are not bad in any way, but they are just different enough for us to all go, wait, what is that? What does that mean? What is that? What am I doing? What is this happening? We tried to answer some of those questions beforehand, and at some point in the night, I am 100% positive I'm gonna straight up have to be like, all right, here's a gun card. Hopefully it'll focus and you can read that. That's gonna be loot. It's gonna happen. We're gonna try to do this as best as we can in the style of the beloved Borderlands. It is a favorite game of many of us. I think we've all pretty much played together at some point, and so definitely huge fans. And so I will do my best to do them all justice. But if we do come to a grinding halt for a few minutes, please be kind. So I just have one question for you all. So, you want to hear a story, huh? Legend tells of a powerful weapon of arcane origin, lost long ago in the age of the Eridians. I should note, it is spelled Eridians. Because that's what this book is going to be. That's the whole night, guys. So just strap in.
And the world we're on is called.
It is the world of Pandora.
There you go.
There you are. And for some reason, my Marcus went from Russian to sort of Asian. I know, but we'll just keep
It's a
going.
magical world.
It is a magical world.
Yeah, Pandora doesn't have.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
This isn't Marcus. This is,
no. For reference, here we are. Rumor abound that the mystical armament has resurfaced somewhere in Pandora. A friendly tradesperson, Marcus. Like, it's crossed out and just Marcus. So we've given up the pretense on that. It is Marcus. Has chosen a group of vault hunters to retrieve it. But once found, will they return the gun to him for the reward, or choose to keep the wizard's wand for themselves? Oh my god, it's Marcus! Fantasy apostrophes make me want to kick a child directly in the throat. So, there is that. That is the note from Tina.
This is amazing.
I would like. So here we go. You jolt awake in the to the gravel-edged screech of an unfortunate spiderling, having met its sudden end beneath the wheel of a mystical chariot, ferrying you and your fellow vault hunters to Brimstone. Little more than an outpost on the blistered backside of Pandora, Brimstone provides less than the bare minimum to adventurers like yourselves in search of fame, fortune, and a 4-digit kill count. Your ride slows to a stop. Just before it does, would you, my wonderful players, be so kind as to introduce yourselves and your characters and what you look like and who or what you are playing? We've all seen an intro as to the Borderlands style. So, Jeff, who are you and who are you playing as?
Absolutely. So as we're getting off this metal chariot, which totally doesn't have wheels and instead has metal horses at the front of it, of course, instead, the first person to get off of it, the chariot lifts up from his bulk, getting off afterwards. And you see the chariot move before he comes around the corner, and he is sort of limping, it looks, as he comes around the corner to realize that he has a big old peg leg, and then slam cut, boom, right to his face, because Borderlands style, zooms up on him. It just says Ballast at the top, and you see this huge, I would say barrel-chested, but it's like beer keg, huge-chested, tricorn hat wearing, honest to goodness, like steampunk pirate. Let's be honest. If you're picturing Treasure Planet's Long John Silver, you got it. All right, if that's what you're picturing, you got it. There you go.
Okay.
You're pretty dang close.
Go ahead.
That's what you see. No. That's what you see.
So Ballast as, and what is your archetype and
Right. So I'll be playing a Mechromancer. So that's why he's part machine and part human, I guess. We got humans in this, sure.
yeah.
More man than machine, more machine than man. Who knows? We'll find out.
There you go.
And the archetype is Elementalist.
All right, so Ballast as the Elementalist Mechromancer. Next off of our fantasy bus is...
So as it screeches to a halt, the chariot with metal horses in the front, definitely not wheels, kind of shakes a little bit as this very large hulk of a man squeezes his way through the doors, and as he the bus almost ricochets back a little bit as he finally gets out of it all the way, and he looks around really confusedly, makes sure that nobody saw it, brushes himself off, and then as he turns, he just kind of cracks his neck before it slam cuts to zoom in on him, and he's wearing jeans. He has a big a chain around his waist, and around his hands he has these one of them has a chain around his palm here, and then the other one just some hand wraps, and of course sleeveless shirt because sleeves are bullshit. And just the largest arms that you've ever seen on a person. And it just says Brutus as the Guardian Berserker. And he cracks his neck as it zooms in on that.
All right.
Sounds like a bunch of rocks falling down a mountain.
Basically, yeah.
Up next.
Shoot. Okay. Isn't fair? Only just figured out her name. So, out of the carriage, a pair of arms wrap up on the top of the door frame, I guess.
Yeah.
And this tiny body pulls itself up and flips onto the top of the carriage. Black Widow, needless pose. And she stands up and sort of scans the sky, and a small, a butterfly or something rather delicate and pretty floats in front of her, and she holds up her hand, waiting for the butterfly to sort of get it over her palm, not necessarily land on her hand, and she phase locks it in this static cage where it just sizzles and like poofs into nothingness. With the little bits of electricity that are left on her fingers, she runs them through her almost Midori colored hair, and a little bit of like static goes through. She does this absolutely needless jump off of the top of the carriage, 3-point
Superhero
lands.
landing.
Yeah,
Superhero
3-point
landing.
lands. And does the siren hiss, and it comes up and it says Kore with an accent over the E, as the siren, because that's all we ever are.
There's only 6 of you. That's all you ever need to be.
Yeah.
And last but not least. Ooh.
Last but not least, we see emerging from the back of the metal chariot a very slim, pale figure who runs out, jumps, spins, lands, slashes a sword, and then the image sort of fades. And you see sitting cross-legged on the back of the chariot, holding a sniper rifle, there is someone aiming directly at it, and the screen zoom cuts in through the scope, and it says none. Definitely not 0.
As well, none. But you are, I believe, a Deadeye assassin.
Deadeye assassin, yes.
There it is. Absolutely. So, your ride, you all have exited the fantasy equivalent of a bus, and your bus driver turns to you and says, "Name is Marcus. If you're looking for work, come to find me at the munitions market. Everyone does sooner or later." And he'll drive on into the city of Brimstone. The settlement of Brimstone is little more than a one-skag town, a way station for travelers to briefly delay their plummet into a yawning grave. The graves literally yawn. The corpses have a bad habit of not staying dead here, which is why the town has hired a full-time anti-necromancer, as in a guy with a large hammer, to keep the sleepy dead from waking up. A short walk from the transit stop, a set of steps lead to the rundown marketplace of sorts. Aside from a handful of rundown shacks surrounding it, the market takes up space that could be used for a landfill, or arguably already is. Detritus surrounding the village consists of magical staves and spell books that haven't functioned in 100 moons. Don't know why we start counting moons when we go back in time, but we do. Artifacts that once thrummed with arcane energy now thrum with angry rats. Brimstone is little more than a dump for things that once had great potential, but have since been broken down by the ravages of time and entropy. Anyway, you guys are here now, so before you can cross the threshold into Brimstone, you are approached by a single-wheeled automaton with an obviously homemade wizard's hat and a voice like a cat chewing a razor wire. "Greetings!"
Yes.
says the shrill, coming from about waist high. You turn and see the robot that looks like a cereal box on a unicycle. "Welcome to Brimstone. I'm your guide to your new home. Away from anything that even remotely resembles a home. I absolutely did put scare quotes around the word home, by the way. My name is Claptrap. Let me take a moment of your time to show you around the place." The enchanted automaton pivots on the wheel, gazing at the sliver of civilization behind him. "Well, that's pretty much it. In case you need to get a hold of me or for any reason, let's use one of these." Claptrap pulls a wand attached to his side and waves it in a circle. Then, when that does nothing, he reaches into his body and pulls out a handful of flat, rectangular stones. etched with magical symbols. As soon as the Vault Hunters, as soon as you touch them, they emit a quiet hum, but only inside your minds. The hum fades quickly, but now Claptrap speaks directly into your heads.
Oh no, I dropped the stone. Oh no.
It's too late.
Oh, no.
What you also receive is you get a heads-up display. There's a little mini map, a compass. It says your name in the corner. Thanks to the mystic art of echomancy, these echo stones allow two-way communication over vast distances. Plus, you'll automatically hear voices. You'll automatically hear episodes of my EchoCast whenever it updates. There's no known spell or incantation to unsubscribe. Now, follow me. And so the tiny robot does lead you into the very small town of Brimstone. And as he does, he continues. If you need a job, check out the munitions market. I'd take you up myself, but I'm much too busy studying wizardry, so I can't. Me being unable to conduct you there is entirely about my packed magical schedule, and not that there are a small number of stairs here. I can absolutely go up and down stairs when I choose to, but my previously stated obligations preclude me from doing this, so at this time. Off you go! See you around, Vault Hunters! And so, across the town, up a exceedingly small set of stairs, you see Marcus Munitions. There are a few other storefronts along here. There totals maybe 5 or 6 buildings. None of them seem to have much function, although perhaps some homes or other small things. And as you take a look down the road, there is one other building. Oh, I apologize. There's a couple of buildings of interest here. There's one that in magical glowing font that flickers to life across the front of the building. Says New Town Hall. Another building with multiple entrances flashing the sign Moxie's Grog. And center of town is Brimstone Fountain. The west side of the town is populated with more dwellings. Oblong-shaped building. I'm not doing that building. Forget that building. Yeah.
Okay, but Tiny Tina style, let's be honest. The building shows up for a second, and she's, I'm not doing that building. And it just like collapses.
Yeah. Exactly. So where in this would you like to go?
Well, I just got one question for all of you before we get started, and that is, why would we head anywhere but Moxie's Grog?
Yeah, I'm a little parched.
Okay. Yep.
Sure.
You all gather up, saddle up, head on out. The doors are locked, and there's a handwritten sign on the window that says, "Come back once I've had my beauty sleep, sugar." With a lipstick stamp on the bottom for emphasis.
Yes, Giggles?
Are you allowed to read that online? What are you,
I'm going to, allowed to or not. Why are we pretending like it's gonna stop me? Oh my God! Go in there, and try to do makeouts. Tell them Tina sent you.
I mean...
We hear that in our heads too.
Yep. Absolutely.
No, we're not breaking in on Moxie. It's rude.
No, of course not. We wouldn't do that. But what if we did go in and partake of the establishment and leave, of course, a bit of gold in response for whatever we were to partake in?
I would just like to point
you guys
out.
were thirsty, so
Yeah, but not for Grog. Do we want to go to Marcus's then? Try to...
I suppose I can be convinced to come back here later.
Oh, we're coming back.
Okay.
Sure. McCannon could always use a little bit of an upgrade.
Oh, Jack, while you say
I don't know what you're talking about, but as Ballast lifts up his arm, which is not an arm, his hand rotates out, and like a thing that looks shaped like a cannon rotates into position on his metal arm.
A man helps it look like he wasn't talking about fisting at all.
Oh no. Oh,
Dun dun.
All right. So
is his penis. So,
None gives you guys the thumbs up, saying he's on board, and the four of you make your way over to Marcus's. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Real
for the most
badasses.
part, I just have my display screen with emojis, not necessarily words, but
yeah.
just emojis.
jeez.
Oh my goodness! Please keep
Question.
that up.
When we went to Moxie's, was it an eggplant? Yeah.
It went eggplant, peach, and then the sign, and then it was a sad face.
Moxie's reputation is well known across Pandora.
Yes.
Across the 6 galaxies, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
So, you guys make your way inside the munitions market. The merchant smiles as you enter. A large, lovingly carved wooden sign behind him reads, "Do not kill me, or you will be cursed forever!" In addition to running the market and the driving cart, I apologize, there were quotation marks I missed. In addition to running the market and the driving cart, I am a matchmaker, a broker dealing between vault hunters like yourselves and certain clients who want results. Pandora is a world full of stories. Maybe one of them brought you here. Sometimes they turn out to be true. Have you ever heard of the Wizard's Wand? He doesn't wait for a response, so I won't either. I will just continue. Why the book felt the need for me to that's fine. The manufacturing guilds would pay a pretty fantasy equivalent of a penny to get their hands on such a legendary weapon. In fact, I have it on good authority that 5 of the manufacturers sent representatives to Brimstone, specifically to seek out the Vault Hunters like yourselves. Unfortunately, I have it on even better authority that they were all murdered. If you can find their corpses, though perhaps they still have the offer letters on them, find the offer letters and you'll be able to decide who's got the juiciest rewards. Or if you don't want to mess with the guilds at all, you could always just sell it to me. I'll give you 1,000, 1,000 gold minus my finder's fee.
And before we get too far into that, what would that finder's fee be?
Why don't you make me a talk check?
Is it persuasion? Because
No,
I
there's-
have a bonus on persuasion talk. Or is it just talk?
I'll give you persuasion for it, sure.
Okay.
So-
I'm just asking.
So I will let you guys know. The checks I have for people are pretty much talk, traverse, interact,
So
mastery.
So the way that from what I can tell
Yeah.
is that they are just some modifiers, and
Yeah.
sometimes and you can just add whatever modifier you want on it,
Yeah.
like vaulting traverse.
Yeah. So if it is one of those, like, there's not a special listing for it. It's just if you're vaulting something during a traverse,
Exactly.
throw
yeah.
this number on there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. All right.
so yeah,
well,
I will give this I will say this is persuasion oriented.
Well,
Let's do it.
Let me tell you, my friend Cody, it wasn't even necessary because for our first roll of the evening, there was a 1.
Oh!
Which brings my grand total up to 7.
Yay!
Wait, I'm sorry, 8. It's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that does make a quite a bit of difference here. So,
It brought me from super failing to just failing.
Absolutely. So, here's the fun thing. It tells me that he'll reduce his finder's fee. It doesn't tell me actually what the finder's fee is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Nice. Nice.
Well,
It's
while you
two gold.
think about it, I'll give a little bit of description because I also have another trait here I chose for my character, which I'll pull in, and that is that Ballast. They label it as clumsy, but I'm gonna swing it more as like with so much pirate swagger that he like knocks things over. So like Ballast doesn't fall over, but like as he leans and puts a big arm meat hock of an arm on the countertop there, he knocks a few wands off, and therefore is totally not selling his question here very well.
Yeah. That's right.
You understand these finder's fees. They are very standard procedure. Lottie bitch. But of course there is for you are of course my very good friend. The friend of Marcus is a friend of Maracas. So I will reduce your fee by half.
Sounds good. Although still a little unclear where it started and where it ended. But
Still a little unclear on what it is myself, so there you go.
half sounds good.
Absolutely.
Megan, you're muted.
I am. Sorry, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, the wands that he knocked off the shelf,
Uh-huh.
can I go to tie my boot and try to steal them?
Sure. I believe you will make a stealth check.
So sneak.
A sneak check. Yes, correct.
Meg, we have met our first NPC.
Yeah.
Steal from them. Steal from them. Steal from them.
Yeah, but it's Marcus.
Also true.
Do I have anything? Oh, but this is gonna go badly. Oh no, it's not. So it's a 14.
It is a 14. Okay.
'Cause I rolled an 11 plus, and my sneak is a 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
She's got really high mastery. She's a siren.
True.
Siren elementalist.
True.
I like to
High
think it's
mastery.
because I'm like the only girl in the group and the men are talking. There's just grab some guns.
So what I will
very
say is
fast.
that as you go to reach out towards the wands, you can see that they are. Marcus has put trigger locks on them with like little magical warnings. However, what you can grab that has no magical warning or locks on it is an egg crate of grenades.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and in true Pirates of the Caribbean style, that egg crate of grenades is going right up my egg crate. All right,
All right.
do this.
So I do want to make sure everybody is clear. Everybody does have a shield, correct?
Yes.
Capacity 20 shield, 5 recharge rate.
Recharge.
Sounds good.
Capacity 15 shield.
Oh. Did you take something that reduced your shield?
Nope.
By default, it should be 20.
We'll circle back on that.
Is that because you have decoy?
That's probably because I have decoy.
It might be, yeah.
Okay. But I'm gonna find the grenades chart because such a thing exists, and we will find out what type of grenades they be. Shall we?
Favorite.
Yeah.
That's badasses, bosses, action economy, lots of fun things right there. Badass moves, loot. Hey, look at that. Cash, shops, guns, rarity. Don't care about guns right now. Give me grenades. There's a potion. Don't care about that. Give me a grenade. Where the fuck is the grenade? Grenades! Alright.
Hey.
Let me get a D8.
think that's you, Meg, since you
No,
Yeah.
egg crating it up yourself.
that's an 8, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
7.
7. Okay. So these are going to be Stoker grenades. And Stoker grenades are at level 1 through 6, which is where you guys are. They are proximity mines. They won't detonate until the target is adjacent to them. You can throw them up to a range of 4 with a throw check. And they deal 3d8 explosive damage
I love grenades.
with
Oh my God.
with splash. So anybody that is within 5 feet of the grenade will take it. You can each carry up to 3. It is a full dozen. A baker's dozen, according to Marcus. So 11.
Rip.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
a pen.
Baker's dozen is 13.
Not on Pandora.
Okay.
But that-
Marcus's from him.
Yeah.
Marcus's Baker's dozen is 11.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
Mar-
a crane that says it's a dozen. You open it up, there's only 11 slots filled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the last one is a little note that says it's a little Marcus bobblehead that thank you for shopping with Marcus.
Right.
Right.
There we go. There we go.
That's what fills in the last little spot
Okay,
there.
she's gonna keep those for a minute. When we get outside, she'll divvy them up.
Okay.
What, you don't want to divvy them up in front of him? What? Crazy. I'm kidding.
She did multi-class into Psycho, so maybe.
Well, as you are collecting up your grenades, you hear screams coming from outside on the street as this loud roaring of a deep guttural beast that sort of just comes and begins to get louder and louder, and then the beast sort of and there's a screech, and you can look out as a similar mechanical chariot being drawn by a large mechanical rhino? Why not?
Badass.
Leaping off of the chariot comes a series of bandits, each with their own mask and sort of leather hood that is up, and you can begin to hear them shouting, "Refunds! You give us refunds!" And Marcus looks at you all and goes, "You heard them. They want refunds. Give them some store credit." And he tosses you all bullets. Enough bullets for you to fill your guns and or rockets as is needed.
I'm filling
My
my cannon
first
with
gun.
bullets.
Exactly. And as we are all aware, time is bullets. So I would like all of you to roll for initiative, suckers.
Hey. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'd like to say that my birthday dice from Cody from Norse Foundry are rolling very well for me tonight.
Nice.
Good.
Thanks to Cody and Norse Foundry.
Yeah.
All of your random number generating needs. Norse Foundry.
Ooh.
I'm
Well, the
actually
bandits
impressed
rolled a
because
natural
usually-
20.
Oh,
Did anybody get above a
I
20?
would like to say, no.
I did.
Great.
I got a 22.
There you go.
Okay.
Well
I am
then,
fast. There are few things other than fast and beefy.
Brutus,
That's all you need
you
to be,
are
baby.
up first, my dude.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I have a movement of 6.
Great.
Am
I would say-
I able? Go
Go ahead.
No, go.
You guys are sort of in the small shop. I'm going to say that they are a total of 10 away from you in movement, so we can call it 50 feet. We can go squares for 5 feet. That's a pretty standard adventuring measurement right there. So they are within range for you to shoot if you move towards them. Probably not within range for you to melee, unless you want to take an extra move and increase the mayhem.
Alternatively,
Okay.
hear me out.
Okay.
So,
I'm
as
listening.
Brutus sees this rhino, he something about the way that rhino just shrieked at us as it screeched to a halt really
Yeah.
pissed Brutus off.
Of course.
So he's going to, as it is huffing and screeching, he too is beginning to huff and get angry. And he at first started to go for his gun and then went, no, fuck that. And then he's gonna go berserk.
Okay.
And he puts away his guns and breaks out his fists for 2 turns.
Okay.
Each turn gains an extra movement and ability to melee attack twice.
Nice.
Dealing +1 melee die damage with each attack.
Okay.
So he's gonna rush forward his 6 and then do his extra movement, which I don't think generates a mayhem point because I have an ability that granted it.
Yes, if you have an ability that grants you the extra movement, that will not increase the mayhem score at
Perfect.
this point.
So I'm gonna just run up to the closest one
Okay.
and beat the shit out of him twice.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Hell
begin
yeah.
the beatings.
Okay. So, ooh, both of these are, well, never mind, they're not ones, so that's all I care about.
Yeah,
so let's see,
you're
it's a
you're
D20
pretty much
plus an
guaranteed
accuracy.
to hit here. So
Yeah. I have an accuracy of 1, so that's a 7 and a 10, both of which fall under normal damage.
okay.
And then I have a D10 for my melee damage.
Okay.
So I hit on both of these. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That +4. Where does that +4 come from? It comes from +2 from that, and then +2 from that, and then another. Okay, so it says dealing +1 melee die damage.
Okay.
So do I roll an extra melee die?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So then for the first attack, I do 16 damage.
All right.
For the second attack, I do 20 damage.
All right. With the second punch, you explode the head of that bandit, and it just goes spraying back across the rest of the trucks, and the Trinicos. There we go. That's a
There
truck
you
and a
go, there you
rhino.
go.
A Trinico
Yeah.
sprays across the Trinico, and it, and then the other bandits be like, "Oh man, he punched his head off."
How do you like a refund now? And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So the 2 other bandits that had already jumped off are gonna come swarming onto you, Berserker, Ballast, as you are right there. They are going to make some attacks. Let's see. They got a 3 actions. They're gonna throw knives. And do they have any accuracy? Doesn't look like it. And so a 3 and a 13. I believe that's just regular damage. As I continue to learn how
that
to
sounds
be
about right.
a bandit as well.
I think so.
Yeah. Why not?
That probably sounds right.
Probably something. That sounds good. So there, that's what I needed. I needed this. Let's go with this. Like this. Okay. Okay. So all enemies on they get attack damage +2. The 13 does. So that is 2d4 plus 2d4 plus 2. So just gonna roll this. That is.
Hope you got a good shield, Brutus.
I do. I mean, if not my shield, my health is.
Okay.
I have 31 health. So, I'm pretty hefty. It's these arms.
Okay.
That's what.
So the first attack is 5, and the second attack is 8 points of damage as they just start hurling knives across you. And then from the back of the truck, you see 2 hidden bandits that have been squatted down low. One of them maybe a tink, sort of gets up, and they start hurling knives at you as well. A 16 and a natural 20. So the 16 is going to deal 6 points of damage, double ones on those.
Okay.
And then the natural
Still on
20.
the shield.
Attack is a critical success and deals double damage. So I guess I roll the dice and double it.
Sounds
Or
right.
double the number of dice.
Either one.
Either one. So it was a 4 times 2 for... I don't know. I'll figure that out. 4 times 2 for 8 plus 4 for 12. And we get a mayhem point. I got a mayhem point. All right.
Okay.
That is it for the Bados.
I will point out this, though. You'll notice that they're not using any guns. Why? Because none of the guns they bought from Marcus are working.
That's
correctly.
They didn't get bullets.
Right, they're
For
just
their
going out
weapons.
and whipping knives at us instead.
Yeah.
Take-
They gotta
exactly.
run out of knives eventually.
Right.
Just kill them.
He didn't give us bullets. He just gave us knives.
Just endless knives, too.
There it is. Merciful Lord. I've been looking for a stupid pencil for... All right. The rest of you guys can go in any order that is part of this game. When you're grouped together, you just decide in what order you want to go to do more badass things.
Nice.
So please, there are 4 bandits that have surrounded your friend Brutus and are whipping knives at him from about 2 squares away from him, using the Trinico as cover. What do you want to do?
None will pull out sniper rifle and take aim at one that he can see
Okay.
and pop a shot.
All right. Sounds good.
And they are further than 3 away, right?
They are further than 3 away. Yeah, they're about 9 away without you moving.
So that is a 20.
20 is gonna hit, absolutely.
And I think
I think if you just get over a 20, it counts
On a-
as a critical.
on a 20, you get 1 hit and 1 crit.
And a
It looks
critical
like
dice
on
is a
sniper
D12.
rifle.
The critical dice is always a D12.
Oh, nice. So 1 hit, 1 crit.
Yeah, I think so. That's what it
So a
looks
D10
like.
and a D12 is what I'm gonna roll.
Mm-hmm. Plus, if it's your favored weapon, then you get to add your damage modifier as well.
I got a 12 on my lovely little fox dice that I've been
Ooh.
holding on to play with.
Yeah.
So thanks, Pixie. And a 7 on the other one. And then I get to add what? My
Your damage modifier? Mm-hmm.
It's just an extra 1.
Okay, so that is a total of 20?
21? 21?
21. Yeah, none takes aim, raises the sniper rifle. It's a crappy sniper rifle, so it does the big sway, right? And then he pulls the trigger just at the right second, perforates the skull of the bandit. Again, the Trinico just sort of sprays out and across the way. Anything else? None?
He blows the smoke off the barrel
Of
as
course.
it's swirling around
You're
because it
unsafe.
still swirls even if it's not.
Don't point that gun near your face.
None, I assume that
Oh, yeah.
your mask covers your mouth. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is there a little,
Nope.
does a little fan
Nope.
come out and like blow the thing?
You just see the face. Nothing happens.
Yeah. But inside, you know.
Inside, you know. The face, just like it's the kissy emoji, but it's actually.
There you go.
Right. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
there you go. Okay, who's up next?
Okay, they're 10 away from us.
Yeah, if you got something, you can go.
Fuck, I have nothing.
I'm gonna plan a badass move.
So, okay.
if you got something, you can go if you want. But I'm gonna jump right into the deep end and see what happens. So.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm not-
so just real quick on attack rolls. So if you get over a 20, you get to roll that damage. Okay, whatever it says on the gun, the 16 plus or whatever. A roll natural 20 before mods will add a critical die. Well, that's for melee. Let me see.
It is also for ranged.
Okay. Attacking with ranged. Accuracy roll. Favorite gun type, add the bonuses. Number total, consult the card. Right. Player rolls a natural 1, it automatically fails. If they roll a natural 20 for each hit, they get to add an extra critical die. So, your card probably says, like, 2 regular die, 1 critical die, or something like that. So, okay, cool. Go.
Meg, you got anything you want to go?
I can't do anything. I don't have enough movement to get into melee.
If you have enough movement, you can then shoot.
I don't have enough movement.
What's your movement?
Gun, 5'4". My movement's 4. My gun shoots 5.
You can get it. 9. 9. That's good.
I don't get
One of them-
I
one-
thought they
Yeah,
were-
because they came closer to get to Brutus.
Oh, fuck my ass. All right, yeah. Then I'm gonna move and I will pull out my small magic giver,
Ooh.
Oh.
my SMG,
Yeah.
and
It gives magic.
Give us very small magic.
very small magic.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
The tiniest of magic missiles.
And I will, prayer to my God! Spray and pray. Oh, I highly doubt it. If it's our favorite weapon, what do we add?
Your accuracy
accuracy?
modifier.
Jesus. Yeah, okay, that's just a 7.
You still
A
deal
7
damage.
Still hits.
The only time you don't deal damage is if you roll a natural 1.
1.
And
okay.
with a 7, you are doing 2 regular hits. So you will roll 2d4 and then add your damage modifier twice.
Well, kinda. So 3. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Fire damage.
Okay. So
Did that include your damage modifier both times?
So 6.
Nice.
all right. 6.
Unless, sorry, because I have to. Okay, so I rolled 6. My damage is, my modifier is +1, so that's +2 for 8. But I have to subtract 2 damage because of my crappy gun.
So it's 4.
4. So yeah, so there we go. So just, oh my god, that -2 is gonna fucking kill me.
But it's fire damage.
We're gonna level up after this, right? I'm gonna start getting a gun that's a color that makes me not want to vomit.
I don't know about
like
that. We'll see.
Stone.
So incendiary incendiary is a fancy way to say fire. Incendiary damage deals double damage to targets with exposed flesh. Once shields or armor are depleted, all health damage is doubled for flesh targets. Smells like chicken. So, your 6 becomes a 12. If I am not mistaken, it was 8 minus 2, 6, doubled 12. Lots of math here in Pandora, but we got it. Are you going to take the extra attack and increase the mayhem?
Yes.
But he wants more mayhem.
Everybody wants more mayhem. Do it.
One statement for you. Mayhem.
Do it.
17.
Ooh, damn, nice.
17.
So that's 5 hits. So 5d4.
5, 8, 9, 12,
12
plus 5, 17,
minus 10.
10. is 7 times 2.
It's two for each hit.
Yeah, is 14. So with the extra attack, you get over the 20 threshold. The bandit is on fire and and sort of fades into ashes. Is there anything else you would like to do, Cora?
I'm gonna go wipe my nosebleed away in a second, but right, she's gonna look over her shoulder at Marcus and say, "Shooting bullets just wasn't cool enough for me."
Oh, yeah. Light some people on fire. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, that is 3 bandits down, 2 left up. Last but not least.
Was thinking that I was going to try a badass move, but there's just not many targets left. I only get one of those per day. So...
Well, you get 1 per day
Roll them
plus
like a
1
podcast.
per encounter.
Is that for badass moves too?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was
Hold
just
on.
for our actions.
Oh no! Hold on. So
I
the
think
one,
you can
so
burn a token to get an extra
you
one,
can,
right?
and you will get tokens
We're doing
automatically,
them.
even if you fail. And
I saw that.
And Tiny Tina pops up and says, even if you don't do a badass move, I'm just gonna throw more bandits at you until you do. So
All right. Well, let's test the mechanics then.
okay.
All right. So, as I understand it, Cody, I get to describe the whole thing.
Yes.
Then I roll, and then we decide if I fail horribly
So
or
you're
succeed
going to
at it,
describe
right?
the whole thing. We're
Right,
going to
okay.
figure out all the actions that are involved and included
Nice.
in this thing.
Okay,
I have a
nice.
whole chart to make this
Super
difficulty.
easy. Right.
You roll, we find out what happens, and then stuff happens.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's give it a go.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
So, here's what I want to have happen.
Okay, let's do it.
hypothetically.
I'm ready.
This battle started with Brutus running forward
Yeah.
and punching the head off of a bandit.
Yeah.
I want that head to have rolled up to my feet at
Okay.
the door.
Yeah, behind him,
So-
absolutely.
Yeah. Look, yeah. He's
Because-
like roundhouse, like
Exactly. Yeah. I basically had a shot put. I was fake shot putting, but with my fist. And that's
Or
why it's
maybe he
behind me.
punched it forward and it hit the cart and then the chariot and
And
then
that's
bounced
not-
off.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Ballast looks down and goes, "Well, look at this, a cannonball just for me." Picks it up, and I want to stick it in my crappy rocket launcher, which is the cannon that I have in my arm.
Okay.
And I want to fire the head with the goal of hitting the space between the trino. Is that what we called it?
Trino? Trucko?
The coupling that holds the
Trucano.
trino.
Trinico.
The coupling that holds the trinico to the chariot.
Sure.
With the idea of just creating more chaos with a now giant metal rhino banging it all about.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's what I want to do.
Is that it?
Yes.
So your badass move is for you to shoot a rocket
I mean
at
somebody's
the
head.
truck.
Somebody's head, but all right.
Okay, so I mean I guess that's an interact and a
Okay.
shot. I
Hold
mean,
the fun. If the words "I guess" are going to be thrown at me,
I'm just
I am willing. I am willing to pull out more. If
Do more. Do more.
if the
Do
words "I guess" are going to
more.
be thrown at me.
so
I just wasn't sure how much I'm allowed to say. So all right, here's what I want.
So
Here's what I want
I
then.
would like to
No, no,
remind
no,
the
no, here's what I
players.
want then.
Hold
So I
on,
want-
and also for
I
the
want-
benefit of those at home, your action economy is literally move, shoot, interact, drink a potion, and then move, shoot, interact, action skill, drink a potion, reload. Is literally everything you can do in a turn.
Right.
You can do all of it repeatedly. So there's that. But I also would like to share with the team what Tiny Tina describes as being appropriately badass versus
okay.
not badass.
All right.
And so
Set the mood.
I need a moment to find the appropriately badass. What is badass?
So that's fine. Just so you know, I've already written a whole lot more badass stories.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm ready.
That is good. I want you to have done that. I think it is let's see. There we go. Understanding. There's the world. I didn't read that section.
there it is.
Badass enough.
do you
Here we go.
spell- Yeah.
Not badass enough. Roland moves to cover and shoots his rifle at a guy. Lilith throws a grenade, and the explosion is really big. Krieg does his taxes. These are not badass enough. What is badass enough? Maya grabs the skeleton knight by the throat, crushing his vertebrae with a tightening of her grip. Sensing another skeleton behind her, she turns, hurls the necklace knight at the other Bado, tangling the two together in a mess of bones and embarrassment. She throws a grenade at the tangled bodies, turns away just before it explodes. Axton tosses his folded turret pod down the throat of an ogre. It travels down the ogre's digestive system into his stomach, at which point it finally unfurls and blows the creature apart from the inside. That is all in caps, I should note. Salvador points both his guns into the Leper King's mouth and says, What's the matter? He asks. Cat got your tongue? And then, last but not least, Brick tells his friends that he loves them. So, now that we have established what is appropriately badass versus what is not badass,
Okay, all right.
I would
so,
like you to try again.
Yeah.
The goal is to
Still,
get
the head,
Matthew to tell us all he loves us.
Yeah, the head rolls across the ground.
Yeah.
Still picks it up, loads it into the cannon.
Good.
Still fires it across to hit the coupling in between the whatever we're calling it, Tronoctopus,
Trinoctopus.
and the
Yes.
and the chariot. Now that it is free and rampaging, Ballast calls out for it while starting to run towards the bandits. It loops back around in the center of the square and swings by the side of him, at which point he swaps over his arm to a like a mounting hook that you'd use on a ship, slings it up on top, pulls himself up on top of the rhino, and rides it into battle, stomping the remaining bandits to little bits and pieces.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, this seems to have become appropriately badass. Yeah.
All right.
So we've got a shot.
Now I fail horrifically.
We've got one attack roll. We've got an interact. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna say a traversal check and a talk check.
Are we? Never mind. We've already done our turns. Never mind.
Yes. So you guys can't assist
No
with
assisting.
him.
I was okay going last and doing it myself.
That's
In-
fine. That's
in
fine. I
this
just
one.
wanted to make sure.
So do the math calculation, determine how fair and balanced. Screw it. So, here we go. So we're gonna start with a 3, and then I'm gonna say it's 1, 2, 3, 4 actions. So plus 10. There's 13. You are gonna be adjacent to one enemy, so we're gonna make it a 16. Terrain doesn't
Shit.
matter. 3 checks. Bad attitude. Okay, 3 checks. We'll make it a 16. I'm going to give you a -5 for the bad attitude of it. And there you go. You are going to roll, I believe, the badass die. If you do not know, the badass die looks like this. And so the 1, 2, and 3 all count as natural 1s. And the 18, 19, 20 are all natural 20s. So I think I have to. Do you do all 3 checks? That's my question.
I think I just rolled a 1.
Only roll it once.
Yeah, I think we just
Right.
combine all the awesome into one, right?
Yeah,
If
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure
Just roll
mistaken.
1 die
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Isn't that a
for
work
maximum
sort of
maximum drama.
Yeah.
And you do get to add your badass rank.
Yes.
Which is
one.
0.
Just one.
It's one.
One.
Starts at 1.
We all start at 1.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Everybody gets one.
All right. Well, then here we go. A 6.
A6. Okay. I think I had set the difficulty somewhere around a 13. So that is not going to succeed.
No, it's not.
But I'm going to say you pick up
fail.
the head, you load it in
Yes,
the
it does.
cannon, you shoot the rocket, it explodes, you come running over, you go to mount on the rhino, it just runs over you and keeps going down the road. However, you are going to receive you are going to receive 2 badass tokens. So for the rest of the Pandoran day, the next time you want to do it, it costs 1 token, then 2, then 3, then 4. The first one is at 0. I get a mayhem point, and I'm gonna say there's 1 bandit left. back to the top.
Okay.
Brutus.
I'm still berserking.
Yeah, you are.
So, because this is my last turn to berserk, and I'm still mad that these people are not satisfied with their refunds.
I'm mad for you.
So I will continue to give them refunds.
All
so
right.
I'm going to run up to that man, and I'm going to punch him.
Okay.
Very hard, with my giant meaty fists.
All right.
Ooh. I think it's just on a natural 20 that matters. No, it is not. Yes. Okay, so for the first one, I got a 4.
Okay.
For the second one, I got a modified 20.
All right. Let's get some big damage coming.
So the first one is 12, 16. For the
16.
first one. The second one is double damage. So that is 10, 13, 17 for the second one.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
No. No.
Okay, good.
No, that's
because if he was, I was gonna continue to pummel.
No.
But you do, as he shot puts this man's head off as well.
Yeah.
You do see not only do his shield start to regenerate, because everybody's shields regenerate. His wounds stitch back together as he begins to calm down, and he regains 10 of his lost 11 health.
Nice.
And
Nice.
he's now back up to
Fuck
30.
me. Okay. Well.
From the exploding bandit, I'm gonna say from the exploding carriage, spitting out, you see wands, magic wands, and staves that in the shape of guns that come laying onto the floor. So I.
It's all the guns that they bought from Marcus that they weren't working.
That have no bullets.
Well,
have
that
no
was the
bullets.
problem. They did not have bullets.
No bullets.
As the head goes flying through the air, can none just like
Keep shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead, make an accuracy roll. Make me a weapon
yeah.
roll.
Oh, skeet, motherfucker.
that is a 16 plus 3 plus 3.
Oh, skeet, goddamn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Skeeted and damned. Well done.
Skeeted.
Here is what I would like to do. It's 9:23 by my clock. Let's take a short break. We're gonna do 10 minutes. We're gonna get you some better weapons than your
Nice.
crappy ones, and then we will come back and finish up our brief adventure in Brimstone. I'm having a really good time. I hope you guys are as well.
I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. Holy shit! This.
It is very interesting, and it's very like just high action. Replace the video game. Like you're gonna hit. You better just keep shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, it really does feel like the game. It
really
I mean,
does.
part of it is what you're talking about it, but like it really does just feel like the game. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm playing it on tabletop. Okay.
Yeah, I am very excited about that, and I am excited to potentially do just the full like Dragon Keep as an adventure. So I'm having a great time. I'm glad you guys are having a great time too. We are gonna be right back in just a minute, but until then, stay tuned. Back, everybody. We are Random Encounter Productions. I am your bunker master, Cody Stone, and with me tonight we have.
Jeff playing Ballast, the Elementalist Necromancer.
Matthew playing Brutus, the Guardian Berserker.
Hi, I'm the wet panties. You should move to the dryer, Megan, and I'm playing Corey the Siren.
And I'm Keith. I'm playing Nun, the Deadeye Assassin.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. So this is Bunkers and Badasses. We are playing through the first one-shot right here, the Hunt for Marcus's Wand. And you guys have just defeated a bunch of bandits. And you have looted them. We have sorted out the loot situation. Very cool loot system. Some conflicting information, but It is also very awesome that we can, just with certain rolls, create random new weapons from manufacturers, have those modifiers, and all of that sort of stuff. So, so that is very interesting and very, very just fun. Very cool. So you guys are on the streets of Brimstone. You have the search for the Wizard's Wand. You can go on. There are a number of locations here that, as you guys are looking around, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, because we're doing a one-night, one-shot here, that may be of interest to you. And as soon as I get back to the appropriate page, I will let you know where those are. If you want to go looking for guild or manufacturer letters, which will tell you how much they're offering for it, that'll help you decide how to get paid the most amount of gold. Or you guys can skip all of that, say, Cody, we want to get to the shooting, get the wand and bring it back to Marcus. So, places here that are of potential interest: the North Guard Post, the Town Square, the Creepy Ass Alley, Moxie's Grog, and the Great Fissure.
You know, I was gonna say let's just get into the shooting, but you piqued my interest with the Creepy Ass Alley. You had me with Moxie's Grog, and then you tied a little bow on it with a fissure. So that's my vote.
Literally same.
Yeah.
All right. So where would you guys like to start?
Get the boring ones out of the way.
Okay.
I think in the order you said: town, the guard tower, town square.
Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna say
we're
Moxie
doing
for last.
them all.
Are we? Or are we only doing one?
I figured we were just gonna check till we found a body or two, and then be like, okay, we've got some ideas. Let's go
Okay.
take a look.
We'll get through it pretty quick. I'm gonna surmise things.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, essentially you go check out the where the bodies have been buried. You this is how you know where to look essentially for the letters.
I need the echo. I have my completionist ass needs every single one of these recordings.
Of course.
Let's go to the yawning graves wherever they are. And,
Yes, and you have completed that portion of the yawning graves. You guys kicked open the grave pile. You did the interact. You punched it right. It crumbled. Spat up a couple of bullets. You all reloaded.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And so,
Health. Health.
health. There it is. Yes, health here.
Got some healing.
It's my middle name, Zane Ferocity Flint. All right. So, North Guard Post. At the north entrance of the town, the Vault Hunters come across a blood-soaked wooden post. I would like you guys to make me some search checks, please.
Ooh.
Yeah.
$15. Oh no. You can't lose an eye. So.
Okay.
A 17.
Nicely done.
Search would be 24.
Nice.
God.
So
My other trait is hoarder.
I will go ahead and let you know, none. You did the perfect interaction there, because there is another point later on where it describes rolling a natural 1 on a search check, and Tina has informed us that you search by headbutting the thing. It hurts. So,
Yes.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There is that. You guys do find a trail of blood that is leading from this bloody wooden sign, and you guys continue to follow it around the corner until you see this guard shack with 2 less than impressive looking guards. They're both splattered with blood. The 2 guards appear sort of half asleep and take turns smacking each other in the chest whenever one starts to doze off. And the wooden boards on their ramshackled guard shack say in all caps, poorly written, guard post for morally upright and non-murderous guards.
Well, I'm convinced.
So what would you guys like to do?
Should we ask them if they happen to know where our missing body went?
Yeah, why not? Hey, where'd this missing body go?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because I mean, we checked the grave and it's not there, and there's blood leading.
There's
there.
blood, and
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
blood on their on
yeah.
themselves. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
is one of you the missing body?
Hey, Dale, look at them. They got guns on them. We should have those. You there, give me your guns.
Hear me out. What if we just talk, and we don't give you our guns, and you tell us where the body is? It'll be great.
Dale, they want to talk. What is that about? I don't know, Richard. I also don't know why I named you Richard, but I did. I understand that they got our
What
guns.
is the other one's father?
Dun, dun, dun.
None has an eggplant that appears on his face when that's.
They don't read emoji. They lucky they read words.
Fair.
You guys can continue. They will. They might try to fight you. You'll kill them very easily, or you can attempt to sneak past them to the guard shack because they.
Can I make a diplomacy talk check
Sure, give it a
at
shot.
them?
Yeah.
Because
At them.
I just want everybody to get along. I picked the wrong occupation, but still, good for
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of my traits. Everybody be cool.
Yep.
Which he's not the best at talking. He would be if he wasn't just so angry. And I rolled so poorly.
I feel that, Brutus. I fucking feel that.
So I rolled a 3, so it's a 9.
A 9. Okay. They. So, what do you say to them? Go for it.
Listen, yo, I really don't want to have to kill you, so if you could just let us get past you, because you guys are non-killing guards. I see it on your sign. And we want to be non-killing vault hunters.
Oh damn,
Just be
Dale.
cool.
They want to kill us. Well, I don't know, Richard. What do they want? What do you want?
We need a body that went missing.
We ain't got no bodies.
I don't believe that you have blood on you, and there was a blood trail.
I mean, that could be anybody's blood. Do you want a letter? I have a letter.
A letter would be great.
All right. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. A sneak check of 4 will let you get past them. So, talk check of 9 is
will take it.
plenty enough.
He will take it.
They don't
look
give
at
a
it.
shit about the letter. They care
And then-
about you seeing the body. So they're okay.
He'll
The
take
bodies
it,
for
he'll
their
look at it,
personal adventure.
flip it right side up. Go, that makes so much more sense. You read this, and we'll hand it to whoever is behind him, because he will not be able to read it.
None takes it for a moment and
and then reads it to us. it's just like a string of emojis.
it's just binary.
Turns out it's actually just note written back, all in text.
So, with Cora reading it, you hear, "Esteemed Vault Hunters." So this is from the Stoker. Can anybody figure out which manufacturer the Stoker is?
I think wasn't there one called Thumpers, which like hit twice?
Or
Used to be.
no, I think that's the Russian. It's the Stilk.
Vladov?
Vladov. Might be
Vladov.
Vladov.
No
Yeah.
one uses Vladov. I mean, not true. Like, they're such an underutilized company.
They just shoot super fast. Okay. That.
Vladov,
Like a
you-
Russian.
Esteemed Vault Hunters, you are well aware how difficult it can be at times to separate reality from rumor. Given recent whisperings about a wizard's wand Lord Stoker reminds us all to exercise a healthy amount of skepticism when discussing any so-called legend. Thank you for your caution and reserve, that is all. If you're still reading, the wizard's wand is real and must be delivered to Marco Stoker, our contact in Brimstone. Okay, there you go. Deliver the wizard's wand to Marco Stoker at Moxie's Grog in Brimstone. You will receive 500 gold.
So that's not Marcus, though.
That is correct. That is different. Why they are named so similarly is because I didn't write the adventure. Or why are they not named with an A to start? Because I did not write the adventure. If you guys know anything about my NPCs, you know they mostly begin with A's.
Yep.
Well, you start at the beginning of the alphabet.
Exactly. Thank you.
And you just stay there.
That's it. Yeah. I haven't gotten to Aziraphale, so as soon as I make it that far, then you know I'm out, and we'll keep going.
Yep.
I think you just broke Meg.
All right, so
We like
so
this.
that is it for the guard post. Up next is the town square. You guys want to keep going through these? All right. Completion is hard. It is. As the Vault Hunters step through the town square, they see a corpse of a muscly, mustachioed man in the fountain, in the central fountain. What would you like to do?
Can I make a danger insight check on, like,
Sure, go for it.
is there's just a dude in the fountain in the middle of town, and that feels way too easy?
Yeah, absolutely.
The fountain is made of acid.
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah, he's rigged to explode. There's a bomb on that dude. An interact check is how you disarm it.
You see our very clumsy cyborg pirate take a step back, like, "Oh, sorry, but that's not quite my department."
None? No. Alright. Let's do this.
You're gonna be great. Don't blow up.
But if you do, don't worry, we'll make good use of your guns.
Fuck you will!
I'm like 60 feet away.
Dirty 20.
Hey. Okay.
Only have a 1.
Hey, same.
Absolutely. It is a glitter grenade.
Ooh.
How much damage does it do if it goes off?
I was gonna just throw a bunch
But
of
then I won't be
10s at
able
the
to
wall and see what happened.
None,
yeah.
but they feel it's on them for the rest of their days.
Yeah. The
can't
grenades you have are more effective, but it is okay.
That is loaded with
Is
glitter,
it-
right?
But is it more grenades? Like
no,
or
it's just
do
the
they have
one.
These like mods.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'm short one grenade.
That's
that
true.
one is full of glitter.
Yeah, take
I'm
it.
just gonna go ahead and put that in my pocket.
So in an odd way in this, it's every time you pick up grenades, they apparently have like mods on them. So it's not like you have a grenade mod and just keep restoring it. It's when you run out of grenades, the next time you pick up a grenade, you roll on the random table to see what type of grenade it is. Apparently. I don't
Interesting.
particularly.
But the ones that we got that I stole earlier, those are all 3 of those are that particular
Yes,
type,
all
right?
of
Okay,
them are.
okay.
Yeah. Basically, what they're saying is when you get grenades, you get them. When you refill your grenades, all of those grenades are the same type. That's what it's trying to do.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So if you want to have the one rando silver grenade, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. You flip over the corpse. You have disarmed the bomb. The corpse's mouth is popped open in the commotion as if laughing at them from beyond the grave. And inside the mustachioed man's mouth, you find an echo log. This is a small object that resembles your echo stones. Once you pick it up and load it, you hear, "Oh crap!"
While that's happening, she's puppeting the mouth.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh crap, if you're hearing this, I'm probably dead. My tummy hurts something fierce. I think I got food poisoning from that skag kebab salesman. Or it's that, other thing I ate. But don't worry about that. I lived a good full life of explosions, makeouts, and post-makeout cuddling. If you're a badass vault hunter who wants help from our Lord Torque, just search my body for the offer letter. Hint, you may have to get nasty.
All right, so we should go looking for another body then, right?
Gonna wash yourself in the fountain real quick. Yeah.
On that, Nun will just pull out his sword and slice his body in half.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah,
All right.
as you slice his stomach open, 12 grenades come flying out for you guys to collect. If you want, yeah, I already gave you grenades, but if you want to swap a mod, I'll roll one for you.
Sure, why not?
Along with the letter. So, if you're reading the... I don't have a good torque in me. Explosions! If you're reading this, the clock is ticking! Last thing anybody needs is another legendary wand! Fucking up the meta! Once you're sure you found the bunker with the wizard's wand in it, I will pay you to blow it the fuck up! Using one of these grenades! Lord Torque. Postscript. Seriously, clock is ticking!
I feel like if we do Torque, it has to be. It's like that additional. You only get it if you do it by grenade kill.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bonus objective.
Yeah.
Grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow up the wizard's wand and the bunker it resides in using the provided grenades.
Okay.
So these will be Torque grenades. Obviously, I'll roll to see what, or I'll look up what a 1 to 6 Torque grenade does in just a minute. So,
Yeah.
Everybody taking Torque grenades, or you guys sticking with the ones you already have?
I will take them. Why not?
Yeah.
Just to
Except
get
for
us
my
a little
glitter.
bit of variety.
Okay. Up next is the creepy ass alley. Ooh. As the players pass by one of the dark alleys in the north section of the city, they'll notice a lone figure trying to remain hidden in the waning shadow of morning. What would you like to do?
Point or just go.
You're muted.
Yeah, he's just pointing to the alleyway, like,
Okay.
like a turn signal.
He uses his blinker. Aww.
Not very Floridian of him.
Listen, dark figures and alleyways probably speak about as much as you do. Why don't you give it a go?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Maybe.
No. Not yet.
Maybe.
And Brutus.
For someone who I thought was angrier, I thought you'd be more on board with him.
The person hasn't angered me yet. Give them 3 seconds and they might, and he'll push Nun into the alley. Go. Shoot.
Okay. As you start to travel down the alley, the shadowy figure begins to back up and turns back around the corner. You follow him? Okay. If you approach the cloaked figure, it throws off of its cloak, revealing itself to be 3 little bandits standing on top of one another's shoulders. One wearing a wizard's hat, one wearing a rogue's hood, and one wearing a knight's helmet. They leap off of each other in coordinated and practiced style. Tina would like to note that, oh no, I love them!
Me too, Tina.
You should have headshot them. You only would have killed one.
Yeah.
You should have.
You see that one of them is holding the Hyperius job letter, but very quickly they begin to pass it back and forth as they rapidly switch places. I would like you to make an insight check.
All right.
You got this. You should be good at this. It's your accuracy mod.
That is a 19 plus 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. You watch none, and they go 3 Bandit Monty, and you point at one of them, and it is the correct one. They immediately panic and toss the letter up in the air, which you easily grab, and they run away. You get the Hyperius letter without killing any of the bandits. They give you a 1d8 health potion as well. Yeah, for not killing them, apparently. Because we're going real fast. So let's just keep going.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
As they run, it falls out of their pockets.
Yeah, with the R2 scream as they go. Absolutely. So, here it is. Vault Hunter, I'm not stupid, and you're about to become less stupid. If you've taken a contract from Marcus of Brimstone to find the wizard's wand, you're being duped. This crooked merchant, once again, has accepted multiple contracts from factions, each with their own designs on this legendary weapon. I refuse to let him play one side against the other. If you accept this contract, locate the wizard's wand and use it to kill Marcus. You must kill him with the wizard's wand. I'll be informed via my network once the job is completed correctly. Pandora and its future will be brighter for it. In confidence, Lord Blake of Hyperius.
Oh, that douche.
But that one has no reward on it. It's just kill Marcus.
No. So objective, your Echoes update. Bring the wizard's wand back to Brimstone and use it to kill Marcus for Lord Blake. 800 gold pieces.
What was the reward for the blow it all up?
Whatever you find or salvage from the wreckage.
Yes, Stoker was 500. Marcus was. I'm sorry, Hyperius was 800.
Yes.
Yep.
Marcus was half of whatever his finder's fee minus whatever the total was.
1,000 minus his finder's fee.
Minus half of his finder's fee.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Question mark?
Yep.
Could have been 800, which means minus 400. I have no idea.
Could have been 2, so minus 1. We don't really know.
Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? I don't.
Neither do we, nor does Marcus.
Yeah. No. Up next is Moxie's Grog. Do you want to go there, or do you want to save it?
No, sure.
Oh, fight it. Oh, come on.
Fissure, so that we can end it with Moxie.
Ballast is like, no, but come on. Fine, alright.
All right.
As they walk, she will explain to Ballast the amazing joys of edging.
Oh,
Okay.
It doesn't feel very joyful right now.
While exploring the town, the Vault Hunters will notice a great fissure in the ground that has separated a single hut from the rest of the town. A series of thin, rickety planks leading from the hut to the main body of the town. Hey! A small old woman shouts from the hut. Come here! I got a thing for you!
Okay.
Oh no, I have to do this, don't I?
Well,
Maybe.
kind of see it. Ballast points at all of us. Well,
Oh no. So I have something about movement. Oh god damn it. Okay. This is my least favorite part of the entire game. I'll start walking on this stupid balance beam across the fissure.
Okay.
I mean, do you want... I'm good at traversing. Do you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay, good.
Just make its heart is palpitating. It's a +5.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make a traverse check.
Unless I drop it on the floor, and then who knows what it is. My goodness.
That's a 20, right?
For sure. That's a 17.
Okay. Cora, as you get over there, the old woman looks past you and yells at the others, "Don't let her come alone! That's shitty of you guys! Come on! Get over here!"
Okay.
I gotta tell you all together!
Okay, fine. And Brutus will begin to. Is it just a regular?
To the mirror's edge walk.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Uh.
So yeah, traverse check for everybody.
Okay,
Man, I'm
but
like good at speed, but man, goddamn. A 7, because I rolled a 4.
Okay. A 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so 7.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so I get a 4.
and I took clumsy as my trait, so we'll see. Oh, but the die saved me.
Nice.
With my -3, 15.
Hey.
You're -3? Jesus Christ.
So as Nun and Brutus fall into the lava of the fissure, you
Hell
all you do respawn at the Brew U station, which is in the center of town. You see yourselves sort of pieced back together little bit by little bit as the magic sort of runs you all together. Any gold you have, you lose 10% of it, but I don't think you guys have any officially at this point. So it's a free...
You start with some.
It's notable that my clumsiness, I'm gonna probably say, bumped the two of you off.
That tracks.
On board. So go ahead. So you lose some. Yeah. You can take 10% off of that. I believe you get to roll for some trauma.
Ooh, what fun.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Matthew,
Let's.
I just heard you get hard.
That's not a part of the
Trauma?
game. Trauma.
Trauma.
Me?
Ooh.
Am I the trauma? I don't think I'm the trauma. Maybe I'm the trauma.
There's that. List of enemies. So there's so many things that are at like the weirdest places in this book. Death and Brew U, 63.
On
Got it.
76. Oh.
Oh, does
There are
it?
there are trauma tables on 76.
Okay, great. That's what.
Because it's one of the pictures that you sent.
Good. That's
Good old trauma
Thank you.
table.
Yep.
74, 75, 76. Yay! Roll me a d20.
You got it, dude. 7.
7. Tina has written here.
Oh no!
Embrace the void, baby! What do you get, None?
You losing an eye?
What was I
D20.
rolling? D20?
Yeah.
I got a 14.
A 14. 404. One of your non-current guns doesn't respawn. So you lose your crappy sniper rifle. Congratulations. For Matthew, which has already seen this, is a Tina special. Pistol Perplexion. Your Vault Hunter is unable to tell the difference between guns and food.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That tracks.
So as he reassembles, he reaches into his pocket, and just starts gnawing on the butt of his shotgun.
Yeah. Cotton candy style.
Yep. Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm hungry.
I
This
just died.
This is the
And,
better mistake than trying to shoot a potato later. So
So, None,
Yeah.
what have you got?
What do you mean?
Oh, you were starting
His
to
was
say
the
something.
404.
Oh, yeah, no, I had that. No, I was just like, I'm the only person there with him because we're
Yeah.
the only two
Yeah.
who've respawned.
I know, this is
So I
Megan just... What the fuck are you doing?
just see this and be like, question mark?
Hungry. Food. He continues walking.
Drugging
emoji.
emoji.
Shrug emoji. Okay. So, Back over with the old woman. She, as soon as one of them falls, just begins laughing her ass off. Oh, yeah, I was hoping one of you would do that. Anyway, here's the letter.
Solid.
I'm not on that page, but I'm like 90% sure that's exactly what it is.
I'm so down for that.
Woo, I was hoping one of you would fall over. Most excellent. I've had most excitement I've had all week. Anyway, that's what this is. Great. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. She explains that her brother is a knight at the north, at one of the gates. He forgot the butt plate to his armor and would like you to take it to him. I'm going to assume that you do. So that,
I mean, is it just for the heck of it, or does she have a letter?
No, he has the letter, and if you give him the butt plate,
okay,
Then he'll give it to us.
No, we're
Okay,
good.
gotcha.
yeah. You do. It's a butt plate.
he's-
You can sneak around and see his butt if
Sure,
you
but
want.
I am gonna roll that traverse check on the way back.
I'm gonna roll a sneak
Another
check.
18. Never mind.
Nice.
I make it back again somehow.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I just want to know if I made it.
And I'll do it too because I want to do something to her.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 22.
Okay.
So when we get across, I'm gonna look back over and, hey, phase locker.
Okay. Yeah. She gets phase locked and it hurts.
She'll drop.
Yeah.
as you're walking backwards and giving the double birds.
Go
Absolutely.
find my friend who's eating his gun now, thanks to you.
Specifically the butt, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that. None of that. Not even as a joke.
As
Okay.
this is also going on, Nunn will realize that his other gun now no longer works and just hand it to him.
Look at that.
Thank you. I like that flavor. And he will put away his gun and pull out and grab that one.
There you
I
go.
love gray guns.
What else are you gonna do with them?
Like none
Exactly.
just handed you like a 6-foot long sub. So
Exactly. Listen, that's what I'm saying. And he can start with the scope first, because this one has that delicious scope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the shotgun does not.
Not all of them.
PA, please don't eat or drink scope at home. Thank
That
you.
is
Yeah. Yeah. Please don't.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
Um,
correct.
You allow the knight to get dressed. He gives you the letter. Talia Company wanted me to follow up on this lead, but I was not comfortable leaving town in my condition. As it stands, you may be better fit for the job than I am. The letter reads as follows. To whomst it mayeth be of concern,
Yes.
if meant.
Yes.
Yon legendary arm, the fabled Whizwand, is tooth important for any charge, save the protection of the citizens of Brimstone. Poneft its safe recovery, it is pronouncement of Lord Dahlia that the wizard's wand be preferred to Ryder, the name of the knight. A knight in service of Brimstone Protectorate. The formidable weapon will make a fine addition to Knight Rider's kit. Signed, Lord Dahlia. Dictated, but not read. Objective update. Deliver the wizard's wand to Knight Rider of the Brimstone Protectorate at the Brimstone Round Table for 700 gold pieces.
700 gold.
700 isn't bad.
And you all...
Sure, but if we kill Marcus, we get 800. And the reward of killing Marcus.
There is
Yeah,
that.
but I don't want to help.
But he's
the-
cursed.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I saw that too, but yeah, I don't know what that means.
I also just don't want to help Hyperion.
No.
That's not Hyperion. Oh, the Marcus one.
Yeah.
The Marcus one, yeah.
Not Marcus, the one that wants. Yeah, the one who wants to kill. I don't like him. I don't want to help him. He's an anemic mole rat.
Lord Blake. Who
It's
who
a
was this one?
material. This one was Dahlia.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ooh, now it's Moxie time.
it is.
Moxie!
Moxie time. Won't you have some Moxie of mine?
You guys head to Moxie's Grog. Within the warm, boozy
Before we go in, I'm stopping everyone, making sure we look good. Dusting off, all right? Best behavior.
All right.
I'm sorry. He puts it away.
Guns inside. It's okay.
No outside food or drink. No outside food or drinks allowed in this establishment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Within the warm, boozy confines of Moxie's Tavern, the Vault Hunters will notice that the clientele consists mainly of smelly, passed-out alcoholics, who neglected to leave the bar the night before. Moxie herself stands behind the bar, bored out of her skull. Tina would like to note here. I'll tell you what, I don't know why she became Scooter. I will say this as straight as I can. I tell you what, I'd like to bore Moxie with out of her skull.
Tina.
Yep.
Tiny Tina.
Gotcha. Cool.
She ain't tiny anymore, guy.
You know what I'm saying. Hashtag, I think you know what I'm saying.
Cody, have you thought about using this as your universal audition?
I very well may now. Okay. So, when you show up, she immediately perks up and asks if you would like to take a seat. Hey there, sugars. Why don't you come sit down and talk with Moxie for a spell? Spell meaning a period of time, that is, I'm not going to give you a magic spell just because you talk to me. Once the Vault Hunters introduce yourselves, and we're just going to keep going because it's getting late, Moxie will realize that she has something you want.
Yes, she does. What?
Say, sugar, you're looking for some of those letters, right? For the Wizard's Wand quest? Well, I may happen to know the location of one such letter in your... Oh, so very close. Feel free to ignore the orgasmic bits of Moxie's dialogue if that makes you uncomfortable. To which Tina has replied, coward.
So please
So
click
good.
that.
So good.
I don't give out prizes this juicy for just anyone, darlings. What have you done for me lately? And if any of you have money to tip Moxie, as she indicates.
My background. Oh wait, no, not the background. I just rolled real good on that money chart.
Yeah, I did not, but I still also have some money that I can give.
Okay.
If we would like to pool or just one person.
I mean, this is a one shot, and I have 150 gold. So
Hell yeah, I got 45 of it.
Yeah.
45 gold. Let's just all throw all of our money at Moxie.
yeah.
Oh, don't. That's coin. It'll hurt. Just place it nicely on the counter.
Take
Take it
my
hell,
gold.
motherfucker.
Yes, a hefty tip. I leave
Ayo.
a hard and hefty tip.
Ayo.
Yeah, great. All of you roll me a d4.
All of us?
Yeah. As much as you guys tipped? Yeah, everybody. Okay, for the three of you that rolled a 1, you guys are going to get Rag Vermouth. It is 1d4 damage reduction for the rest of the encounter. It's a potion once you take it. And for the 4, it's Killua, plus 2 damage mod for ranged attacks for the rest of the encounter. So once you drink it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Very nice. For the record, I gave 69 gold.
Nice.
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 Nice. Okay.
The record has noted it.
It hath
The
been
record
noted.
said, nice.
So, Procurer Marcus Kincaid. Oh, right. The malefactor concerns requests on behalf of our leader, Lord Kamigawa, that an investigation be made into the whereabouts of the Wizard's Wand. If found, Lord Kamigawa has expressed interest in what elemental effect the weapon may possess. Kindly find some Vault Hunters to find and test the wizard's wand on hazardous fauna. Our usual offer of payment stands. Test the wizard's wand on local wildlife on the return trip to Brimstone. Note the effects of an echolog and deliver it to Marcus. 300 gold. All right. So,
Step 1. Find Wizard's Wand.
Yes.
yes.
Step 2, decide who we want to go with.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
Part 3. Battle at Satan's Gum Line.
Excellent.
Noted here. You go to a fast travel station, it's going to send you to the abandoned Dahlia station. Off you go. Very important character building journey to Satan's Gun Line. There is some paragraph here. I can read it. However, Tina would like us to note, as she has scratched it out, that it is boring. Skip cutscene. Next thing.
Yeah, no one wanted to
Oh,
see our
yeah,
character
Gina.
building anyway.
No. But
No,
when
fuck
we
that.
get off, when we get out of the fast travel,
Can we pretend like there was a lot of character building?
Absolutely. Yeah.
her, she's wearing like darker eyeshadow. Her sleeves have both been ripped off, and all of her tattoos on the left side are just glowing green like her hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alice has cleaned up a little, has removed some of the smears and stains that are on his shirt. Now he's tucking in his shirt into his breeches where he didn't used to.
Absolutely.
Brutus has a loaf of bread in a gun holster, ready to be able to pull it out.
Stop it again! Oh no!
Listen, it's a two-way street, baby.
No. And you do have like really hard breadsticks that you can use as like throwing knives.
Oh no, I'm totally going to pull out of my sheath a banana
Yeah.
and hand it to him.
He will.
Nod.
He will take it and very gingerly put it into his belt because it is very sharp.
Okay.
Why do you have a banana?
Why not?
I'm gonna say you guys actually tipped Moxie enough to get Moxie's crit, which is an SMG.
Oh, I know what it is.
Ooh.
Yep, it is a malefactor, and damage is, as noted before, 2, 0, 3, 0, 5, 0, right? 2 to 7, 8 to 15, 16 plus. D4s, range 5. All of that's the same, but it is electric elemental.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Yeah, and as always, slippery when wet.
Hey.
Meg, I feel like that's your weapon, right? Because
Yeah.
SMG favored and
Yeah.
And also
Right.
just.
Yeah,
Yep.
and yeah,
So
Oh,
on a natural
man.
1 or lower, you will drop it.
Rip.
and then I will
Chris.
get electrocuted.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
in all the wet.
And,
Oh
yeah.
no, that's just the thing. Yeah, when you.
No, I know.
No, that was Megan forgetting about that stupid fucking gun. Oh my god.
And then
Oh, man,
remembering.
It's such good damage. And then everyone, where the fuck did this thing go? It's like that one and the one that makes you can't move when you
The
have it
Bane.
out.
Yeah.
But the oh my
Oh.
god, the damage is so goddamn good. Fucking Borderlands.
Okay.
I love this damn game. All right.
Here's the deal. There are 2 fights here. We're gonna do one of them.
You got it.
Fuck
Pick
the
the
other
better
one. Cause
Yeah.
it's 10:26.
Yep.
Pick the better one.
That's fine. Yeah.
I made us look in the
We've got a
alley.
boss. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys got some better guns. You're good. Everybody's here. So just to let you guys know what you work your way past. And you follow the entrance to the abandoned tunnels. This is where the Vault Hunter that rolls a 1 searches the door by headbutting it. Well done. You make it to the Dahlia atrium. You fight some skeletons. There are
Love
some
that.
barrels that explode here. That's fun.
Cute.
There is some loot to be had, but I have given you guys some decent things already.
Yeah.
Cool. The Mountains of Mattress. Damaged narrow halls, blah, blah, blah.
Are you going to tell the audience the same thing you told us about one particular set of doors in this establishment? That.
Oh no, I think that was in
That was at
town.
Brimstone.
Oh, that was the farting doors.
Yeah, there in Brimstone there's a building that looks like a butt, and if they try to go in it, it farts on them. And everything inside is just another door that farts on them.
And we smell like farts for the rest of the campaign.
And
Because
the
because
NPCs are
Tiny
supposed to
Tina
note
runs.
on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Note every time that they see one of them to be like, you smell. Examining the mattress, you guys get a search check. You hear the log. The log is going to say this. Older voice. Too far. It isn't worth this. Younger voice. You don't get to decide what it's worth, Dad. Until now, it was worth our entire lives. I think that's why you haven't found it. Maybe why you'll never find it. Even when we're this close, it's our family birthright, and you just let it slip through our fingers again. Older voice. It's just legend, nothing more. Sound of an impact, and a body hitting the ground. Younger voice. Because it doesn't want you, Dad. It wants me to find it. Because I'm willing to speak its language. The high-pitched squeal of a metal hinge, a clank, a hiss of steam. The younger voice strains with effort to lift something. The sound of searing flesh. A scream. And you guys keep going. You make it to the Chamber of the Wizard's Wand. Congratulations.
Woo!
Vault hunters find themselves in front of a large gold door with ornate etchings and sinister warnings. Do not open. You will explode. Scrawled across the top. You guys look over it. It doesn't. It's actually not going to explode. Just looks really cool. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
You open the door easily and silently. No clicking mechanisms or traps can be found on the door. The warning seems to have been enough to scare off most people. As the Vault Hunters step over the threshold into the chamber, they immediately feel the oppressive heat of lava streaming up from the rock floor. The room is perfectly round, with stone walls and a high ceiling that is adorned by several pillars with no obvious purpose. The Vault Hunters can see at the very back of the room is a raised platform standing 5 feet above the ground. A beam of light coming in from the crack in the ceiling shines down on a pedestal atop the platform, revealing the unmistakable glint of pure gold. Before the Vault Hunters, yep, okay, here we go. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead, read them.
Whatever,
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
It says, before you enter the chamber proper, read. A loud ping echoes off the unforgiving chamber walls, and a small metal cylinder tumbles and rolls to a stop. Brilliant, blinding light floods the chamber. As your vision begins to return, you make out the faint silhouette next to the pedestal. His hand on the object, on the wizard's wand of legend. Nathaniel Pierce Coogan. You recognize this younger voice that had slain his father in the previous echo log. Thanks, Tina. All right. My great-great-great-grandfather forged this wand. Every subsequent generation of Coogans has dedicated their lives to getting it back. My father sought this wand his whole life. The search consumed him, drove him mad. He believed the wand was taunting him. that it demanded more from him, but he was never worthy of it. Only I was willing to pay the wand's golden price. He cradles the wand, which you can see is a submachine gun. As the cuff of his sleeve reveals an articulated hand and arm coated with, or possibly rebuilt entirely, from solid gold. He hefts the gun to his prosthetic shoulder, then swings it in a high arc, opening fire on the Vault Hunters. Both the weapon and its spray of bullets catch dim the light in the air. They're gold. The gun fires. Gold! Roll for initiative, suckers.
Suckers!
Why is he throwing away so much food?
What a monster.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Did not roll
14.
nearly as well.
11.
10.
17.
Who's above a
Oh,
13?
Actually, I got 13, so
Okay,
I forgot to add my 2.
cool. So the three of you get to go, and then Bad Guy, and then Brutus. So the inverse of our first fight. Who would like to go first?
Woo!
Okay, I'm going.
Great. Go
for it.
How far is he from us?
Let's see. 12?
Okay, I will move my 4.
Okay.
It
So
doesn't
he's-
have-
He's 8 away.
do I have that range? I can't.
You have 5.
You have 5 range, but you can use an extra movement. You give
Okay,
1
okay.
mayhem, but you at least are
Alright.
close enough to be able to shoot him.
Let's get weird. So I'll move.
You move again,
start-
you're within 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will shoot him.
Hell yeah.
Is this still -3?
The Moxie gun does not have the -3. So it depends
Nice.
on which gun you are using.
I'm shooting with the electric.
Okay, you're
Moxie
shooting with
gun.
electric. Got it.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Woogie, woogie, woogie. So that's a 16.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
16 is going to
Five.
deal the 5 dice of damage.
Okay, so let's do. It's 5. 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 3 is 15. 5 is 20.
20. So you're going to deal 40 points of electric damage to his shield. As the electricity begins to spark, you see the blue light up of Coogan's shield. Anything else?
No.
Okay, no extra attack, nothing like that.
Oh, fuck it, yeah. I like
That's more. That's just more mayhem.
Do it!
Mayhem.
Yeah.
Calm down. That's 15.
Yeah. Yeah. So 15 is going to be
forgot how
3
this
dice.
So that's 4. You don't get to roll anymore. 7, 10 damage.
Okay. 10 damage, double to 20 for his shield. All right, who's next?
Well, I've got good news for you. We're gonna take that wand so your family doesn't have to deal with it anymore.
And I will also extra move because I gotta be close to
Okay.
more mayhem.
Yeah, mayhem!
But I've got a speed of 5, so I guess you said he was 12 away.
12
Did you
away.
say?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'll still move twice as close because I'd like to be pretty close.
sure.
I am going to. I want to drop my death trap, which like Ballast like leans over, and there's this contraption on his back that kind of unfolds and opens up, and legs come out, and it's a like maybe 5 foot long little tiny ship. It's just stylized like a galleon with 3 masts on it, only maybe 4 feet tall by like 5 feet long, and it's got 4 legs and like a little weird holojet projector thing on the bottom to allow it to fly and stuff.
Okay.
So that's what kind of climbs off of his back. So I think that takes the place of my attack. So, but then that thing should get to attack, I think, if I understand my rules
Yes.
correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll have that thing roll up there and attack. That's a 9, which just means a hit. So 2d8.
Yeah, it's making a melee attack.
Yeah, it rocks up to the
'Kay.
front because it has a movement of 5. So.
Yeah.
So that is 12 on the first attack, and then it'll attack again.
Okay.
I'm really just rolling to see if I don't crit, right? Because that's what we decided for this thing.
Yeah. I mean, a natural 1, you'll miss.
Crit or miss, right?
Yeah.
So I rolled a 6, so just another 1 hit for that as well.
Yep. Just
So
yeah.
12 plus 7 is 19 plus 6 is 25. 25 total, just melee claws, which for this thing is, I would say, like boarding hooks that could like shoot off and like scrape as they get pulled back. So boarding hooks shoot off and then like get yanked back on chains back into its little body.
Nice.
As they come back in.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm
Anything else?
gonna do I'm
Yeah.
gonna chug the potion for Moxie
Okay.
because I'm not.
Yeah.
And then I will also toss a grenade because I think I can do all these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So make the throw check.
I was gonna ask how that works. So the range is 4, but I'm within that range. So
You
I'll
are
still
within that
roll.
range. Yeah, let's go learn about throwing grenades. The favorite part of any new RPG when you're like, I'm doing a new thing, but how?
Not to jump ahead, but it says if a player wishes to throw or hand off an item, whether that's a gun or a debris.
That's throwing an item to another person.
Oh, that's different.
yes.
10, 4. I was
That
gonna say-
is not the throw a grenade check.
Okay.
If I am not mistaken.
So, it does say at any time during their turn, a Vault Hunter can launch a grenade. Grenade damage is determined by the type of grenade mod a player has, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Talking about running out. So I think you just
Just do it.
As long as they're within range, it sounds like you just hit and
Yep.
do damage.
Yep.
Does it explode?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, then.
Wait.
Is that the rule there, Cody?
So actions that generate. So throw does not generate. Attempt to check does. Yeah, that looks like it to me.
Okay. And the Stokers were 3d8 explosive, from what I understand.
Yes.
Okay. Holy heck, that's not bad. 8, 9, 15. 15 explosive.
Nice. Okay.
And then,
yeah.
my salvos of all that nonsense, I am done.
Okay. Sounds.
But of course,
None.
none walks up, goes within 8 feet because I've got 4 feet of four movement. So I'm gonna go there, just take my shot with my sniper.
Okay.
That is, I get an extra +3 because I'm further away, right?
Yep.
That's helpful because otherwise I wouldn't have hit. So that's a 9.
Okay.
So that's just 1 damage.
Okay.
That is 8 and +2, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Got it.
Oh, and then +2 for the. Isn't there 2 for the weapon, or is
Yeah.
there added? Yeah.
So 12.
That was for my 12.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay.
And going to chug my potion,
Okay.
so I reduce damage to me.
Yeah. All of the damage you receive from now on is going to be reduced by 1d4.
Great.
So remember that.
Got it. I will put a 1d4 on my computer so I remember. And then I'm going to chuck one of the landmine grenades
Okay.
out in front. So if he moves closer to me, he's going to blow up.
Okay. Sounds...
And then take an extra shot.
Sure, go for it.
Mayhem.
Yeah. Mayhem. Generate all it.
That is a 17.
Yeah.
Damn, nice.
Do it.
So that's
A crit,
one
right?
and one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And, enjoy your mayhem, Cody. Enjoy.
Also, fudge that health if you got to. Let's see what this gun does.
Yeah.
What this wand does.
8 and 4 plus 2, so 14.
14. Nice. So with that, the shield gets depleted, and you guys do begin to hit the hit points, the actual health of Coogan. Now, yes.
Not that I think it'll come up, but we have to deal damage each turn, or else the shield starts to recharge, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, so I am learning about mayhem things at the moment. It is Coogan's turn. Yes. I apologize.
It's all good.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, there's that. Understood.
Come on now, aren't you gonna do something, or are you just gonna stand there?
Oh, that's it.
I
The
can see yell
first time
insults
an
at
M-
least while we're
uh,
thinking, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The first time an NPC performs a frantic reload, or the player performs an action that grants mayhem, reload, swap weapons, extra movement, extra attack, handoff item, perform a check, spawn 2 cultists
Oh.
that both perform mayhem actions on their turn. So if I'm not mistaken, that's 4 cultists. 8
yeah,
cultists.
so-
8 cultists. I started at 3, I'm at 7. You get 2 cultists for every mayhem. Welcome. 8 cultists come pouring out of the walls to come
Helpers.
screaming up over and at you guys. Their mayhem action is dual wield and stab frenzy. So they're gonna get extra movement to get in melee. So we're gonna say for the 3 people that have acted, 2-4 to Ballast, 2 to Cora, 2 to None. So that's a total of 8. We're gonna roll these dual dagger attacks.
They're coming in and stabbing and attacking and stuff.
Yeah, they're coming in, stabbing and attacking. I'm not going to worry about them being behind you. So for Ballast, that's an 11 and a 19. So that's going to be 1d6 plus 1, 3d6 plus 3 so far, 10 and a 14. So 5d6 plus 5. Just going to go ahead and roll that.
And then-
25.
Okay, and then I also need to know how many attacks that was.
That was 6. So I actually have 2 more attacks.
All right. That's 1.
3 more d6. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 3, 12. So you got hit a total of
27?
8 times.
For 37 damage.
Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Core,
Okay.
natural 1 and an 8. So that's going to be 1d6 plus 1. So that's 2 points on the first 2 attacks. And then a 10 and a 7 is another 2d6, which is going to be 12 points on the next chunk of attacks. Can't hear
You're
you.
muted.
Sorry. How many attacks was that?
That was a total of 4.
Okay. The first guy that attacks me takes 5 points of damage
Good.
because of my elemental static shield.
Did we take the same skill, the same feat?
Are we elemental?
Yeah.
Yes, but there's different
Yeah.
feats.
I took static shock.
That's the same what I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
So we're both exploding as they
Nice.
run in, and we
The
start like.
second one takes 1 point of damage. Third one takes 2 points of damage.
I'm gonna do 5 across the board. The first thing you rolled is I'm good with that.
Okay.
So it's actually gonna be 10 to the first guy, 10 to
Double
the
with the shield.
second guy.
Yeah.
They don't have shield, so it's not doubled to the cultist. And then how much did you deal on your electric shock? Ballast.
Oh, that was me. I got hit. Well, I got hit a number of times, but
Roll it
6
once.
blasts went off.
Yeah, roll
Well,
it once.
I averaged it for you anyway because I
Great.
had the time to do the math.
Great.
So it was 4 points total.
4
like,
points per.
on each one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
But you said 37 damage.
Yep.
So as that last blast goes off, so does ballast.
Okay.
That was your shields and your health.
I had 36 health. I had 20 shield and 16 health. So with the last
what I have.
of like shock, ballast crumples down as well.
Bruh.
I assume Death Trap also unsummons.
I'm gonna leave Death Trap up. I'm gonna say you're in fight for your life. If
Okay.
somebody
All right.
can get over and spend 2 actions to pick you up, so they're
Gotcha.
2 of their shot, like a shot and an extra, to pick you up, you'll pop back up with I'll say half health, no shield,
Okay.
half health.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Because I may have spawned too many of these guys. Last but not least, none. 18 and 17, so that's going to be 2 hits, and 17 and 11, so 4 hits for a total of 676 plus 7. Total of 3 times 7, 21, 28.
Don't forget about your damage reduction with your D4 though.
Yeah. Roll it.
Hopefully
the
that'll at
proximity grenade that you have out in front of you.
Yes, there's that too.
Yes. What did you roll?
I reduced it by 5.
A
A 3 and a 2.
3 and a 2. So, and we're going to take the 2. We're going to roll it across all 7 hits. You're going to reduce it by 14 hit points. So that's 13. Because it's every hit. You
Got it.
get to reduce it. So you get 13 hit points back. Roll the explosive damage for the grenade.
That was 3d6.
3d8.
Oh, awesome.
The Stoker was 38. I think the Torque was
3d6. Okay.
That is 8.
8. Okay, so they're both going to take 8 points of damage. Sounds good.
And how
That
much damage did I take total?
13.
There's
13?
13.
Okay, cool. My
Yep.
shield is still up, thankfully.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, 28
Oh,
minus 14. It's 14.
still got 1 shield.
There you go.
You better count yourself lucky because this ship's gone down.
Oh. Okay. Apologies. Sorry. That was odd. Now, Nathaniel Pierce Coogan. He has mayhem, so he's gonna use mayhem.
Oh
Tells
wait,
me
it
it-
gets worse from here.
Tells me bosses should have objectives that they do. Don't care. Here we go. We're gonna choose 2 NPCs, the 2 people that are closest, So that is Cora and
And the robot.
yeah, Cora and the robot. Thank you. Good call. Because dude's down and I don't know how to do that without just killing him.
Definitely watch that anime, by the way.
Yeah. Cora and the robot.
The robot.
Only if
Fire
it's
the
named
Wizard's
that,
Wand
though.
at both wildly. Roll
Oh, no.
a ranged attack against each player. Sounds good. Cora's a natural 1. Robot is a 17.
Nice.
Rolling 1d8 damage per hit plus 3 additional damage. So that's 5d8 against the robot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage that gets tossed around in this game.
Yeah. So I just rolled the 3 times 5 is 15 times plus 3
Plus.
for
18.
is it 3 per it's per hit. So
Oh.
No. I don't think that's true because the little damage calculator at the bottom of the
is it just at the end? Great.
I think.
I'm fine with that. That's fine. 18 points of armor.
Okay.
I'm good with that. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so plus additional damage. He has to do that thing next turn. Sounds good. Mayhem actions. It doesn't specify that he necessarily has mayhem actions. That's the part that bugs me. So I will do other things with mayhem.
So I would
but-
feel like they would be legendary actions that he would get.
Right. That would make sense. But so like this is what it says about boss encounters. Boss encounters have boss actions. They can generate their own mayhem. That's what makes them different. Usually they have minions that add to them, right? They have specialty drops. They defense. Boss will not just stand there and take damage. Each boss should have a defense or immortal mode where they take no damage, reduce damage until specific trigger occurs. Okay. Well, go ahead, Brutus, while I keep learning.
Okay.
We're all just learning together here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Don't go down with the ship. Get that thing.
Yeah. So, well, I'm trying to think of how many people I want to take out with a badass move, or if I just want to like go berserk for a little bit. And I think I might just do that. I think what he's gonna do is look at everybody and go. He's gonna look at Ballast and go, "Hey, stop sleeping! You're not allowed to do that yet." And then he's gonna take a potion. He's gonna drink his potion. That's gonna do the 1d4 damage reduction, and then shudder violently at the taste of it, which is gonna really annoy him. And he's gonna get really worked up over the disgusting taste of this potion that Moxie gave him, and go berserk because of it. And is going to rush forward using his free extra movement, all 12 squares, to be in melee with the big bad. And then he's gonna punch him twice.
Okay.
So let's see.
Come on there, matey. Punch his head off. I've seen you do it before.
Ooh. Okay, so the first one is an 8. Which I think is just a regular hit. Yes, normal damage. The second one, however, is a modified 20.
Ooh.
So that is going to be double damage.
Okay.
So for the first one, it is 17 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then the second one is 26 damage on the second one. So once he's done with that, he's going to reach down, he's gonna pull an apple off of his belt and then put his mouth on the stem, yank the stem out, and throw it. And then in a
Absolutely.
second, whenever it doesn't explode, he'll reach for another one. And this is going to actually be a grenade. And he'll pull the pin out of the grenade and throw it. We didn't discuss the replacement grenade that I got earlier. I really don't care. It's really fine. So I will just use the Stoker
3D.
grenade.
Go with it.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. So that is 8, 9, 11 damage.
11 damage. And this was all at the boss?
All at the boss.
Okay, so that's a total of 28 if I'm calculating correctly. 11 plus 17?
I had this.
There was another
No.
punch in there, wasn't there?
The second punch was 26 damage
Okay, so 26.
because it was doubled because it was a
35.
crit.
Yes. 35. Well, it only gets double. Oh, it
It was the modified 20. So and modified 20 on a melee is double damage, and
Okay.
my melees were 2d10.
yes.
So I rolled a
Yep.
It with my +4 melee damage ended up being
26, 35.
26
so
total.
40, 46.
yes.
Let's go with that.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
it.
reading and listening at the same time. So
No, exactly. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
You're
You're
fine.
good.
You're fine.
No.
okay. At the end of the turn, we're gonna do some mayhem things.
Do it.
Oh, the boss gets to take an extra action because of all the mayhem stuff earlier. Boss goals. Yeah, you guys. Stupid ass
Goals
goal.
are keep that dang wand.
Right? Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
us get hit.
Boss says, "Tell me what you want. What you really,
You
really want."
really want.
Exactly. Thank
I
you.
mean, honestly, he just wanted approval from his father. The problem is that he, in his,
Honestly.
in his own hubris or lack thereof, killed
See, I
his own
wouldn't-
father in order to get the gun, the wand that he was so trying to achieve in order to bring it back to his father to get that same approval. But now he has, in the end, eliminated his father in search for that approval for his father, thus never able to complete his goal.
There it is. Yep. You got all of it.
Yeah. I'm sure it says all that.
It does. It absolutely does. Send in another wave of enemies. Enemy that would die takes a mayhem action. All enemies take mayhem actions. The boss gets an extra action. I'm going to give him that extra action. He's going to run to the lava, and he is going to reload his gun because that's what he has to do at this point. And on one knee, swings the gun. Yep. Cool. And let's go back to you guys. Back to the top. Go for it. Or roll me a 100. Do some weird stuff.
I got you. 36.
A 36. Okay. That is, according to Tina, ghosts take over one of the baddos. So one of the little dudes is now possessed by a ghost.
Nice.
Let's go with that.
But okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That's Tina's bullshit. Don't
Yeah.
don't look at me for that.
I'm not.
All right, back to the trio up top. What would you guys like to do?
Are you making death saves?
Yeah, I guess you tell me. I'm not 100% sure when you're fighting for your life if is that an actual mechanic or
It's not. So I'm gonna say if it gets back to his turn, he's gonna respawn.
Okay.
He'll be forced to go back to the Brew U, and
Okay.
we'll be out of the fight. So somebody has to spend their turn picking
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah. So I will.
I mean, I'm okay just swinging with Death Trap and then disappearing too.
Fuck
If
you,
that
man.
happens, I'm just saying. Then you're on your own, kids. I'll watch.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck you. You're in this. Can it be like attack, second attack, my 2 actions to fix him?
Yes.
Okay. Before I do that, because we know how I play sirens. She is going to phase lock Junior.
Okay. He can't be phase locked, but you deal damage to him when you attempt to.
He does
Love that.
cryo, or he takes 3d6 cryo.
Nice.
And then he's slowed. 2, 6. So 9 points of damage. Slowed, so his movement's reduced to 1 square for 1 turn.
Okay.
He takes -2 on traverse checks.
Nice. Okay.
And then I will move to Ballast.
Okay.
And so, stay here! Fuck. Run over, and then, I don't know, I never actually figured out how Vive works. Just point her gun down at him and, stay with me! Trying to remember what the...
They're just yelling words of encouragement. Just
Yeah,
that's it.
but like, I never remember, I can't see, like, Neil next to you and, hey buddy,
It's all right. It's gonna be okay.
you wanna get back in the fight?
And that's all a healing word is
want
anyway.
to. Come on, I could just
Oh,
sleep
no,
instead.
yeah.
No, come on, it hurts.
come on,
My hull has a hole in it.
Yeah,
Not where it's
what-
supposed to be.
What's your melee damage die?
Me?
Yeah, ballast.
I believe it's a D6. I can check real quick. D6.
You pop up with 6 hit points.
Okay.
Woof.
Because I remember that's always when you wake up from Fight for Your Life, you're like, I got 1 hit. Great. Leave me the fuck alone.
And when I went to heal him, I purposely put myself in front of him.
Yeah, but
So that
you
when
do get
he-
your shield back, I believe, when you.
Well, I don't think
It
so.
recharges if I don't take any damage on my turn.
Right. Okay.
But I'm acting as a human shield for the moment.
Got it. Okay.
Or else he's just gonna go down in the next turn.
Yep. Who
Yes.
is up next?
I believe that is None.
Okay, let's do it.
So None is going to move away from these guys
Okay.
towards. How far away is Junior?
He put him within 8. He had moved a little bit closer to the lava. I'll say within 4.
So he's within 4
Yeah.
of me.
Yep.
Then I'm going to move 2, and then basically I'm trying to do a badass move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 1, go completely invisible, and then what I'm going to do is my double is going to run in front of all of the bandits or cultists, pardon me, trying to distract them and draw them away from all of my friends, and then I'm going to reappear, kicking him with a double-footed stomp and a slash to try and knock him into the lava.
Nice.
Okay. Sounds good. So let's call it a.
It hasn't been my turn yet. Can I assist?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. How would you
do
like to
it.
assist?
Great. As I'm getting back up, I'm like barely even on my feet, and as the cultists, totally not bandits, get distracted, they watch this image of None run by, and they turn and spin, and completely inadvertently, against my own will, I trip 1 or 2 of them as I'm getting up, and kind of stumbling and moving about, and knock a few over in my trying to get up.
Also,
Okay. Go ahead.
for extra flavor, he's not going to double foot kick like I originally said. He's instead going to, in honor of his fallen friend, cannonball into Junior.
Which
Ooh.
actually, the way that I would like to assist is by being as I see, I'm gonna see that one start running, and then I'm gonna turn and see actual None. I'm gonna just know that he's coming. So I'm gonna kneel down so that he can run up my back, and I'm gonna kind of stand up and launch him up so that he can cannonball into Junior.
I would also like to say that as soon as he takes the action, the double disappears, but whatever hit automatically crits.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
if I hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like all of this. For Brutus to assist, you're gonna have to wait until it's his turn. So the bad guys will get a turn.
Oh,
Because your initiative is after them.
Yeah, that's true.
I did not realize that is how that worked, so I will not assist then. That's fine.
I mean, I'm cool with it.
No, I'm also just worried that if we wait, if you wait, then
There won't be another turn.
Yes, exactly. Just because the cultists, there are a lot of them, and they hit hard.
They're-
Do it without me.
With Brutus
And you'll be fine.
helping pick ballast up as well, and knocking over those few cultists, totally not bandits. He also gets shoved over in the direction, partially falling back down again. Like, I want to be clear, ballast not looking super badass, but setting up none for great badassery,
Exactly.
and that is falling down on his own knees and creating the ramp that Brutus was trying to create to jump off.
Okay.
So I'll still assist.
Yes, I am on board. I'm trying to figure out if people are assisting, you both roll, and we just take the better of them. Is that how this works?
Looks like you add them together.
Add them
All
together.
assisting players roll about a die and the values are totaled.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. So, we start with a 3. We add a 6 for a 9. For actions, we are talking 4-ish actions, I think. So we're up to a 19. And there is some lava, but you're trying to use it. Give you that. Total of 3 checks, 8. So let's call it an even 20 between the two of you. And yes. Go ahead. Badass die 1 to 3 are natural ones. 18, 19, 20 are 20s. What do we get on the assist first?
The assist will be 13.
Okay. Looking good. Knocking down some cultists. Clearing the path for
15.
a 15. Total of 28. Absolutely is a badass maneuver. Yeah, all of it happens exactly the way you say. And as you cannonball into Coogan, because he's right there at the lava, he is gonna fall into it. It's 46 fire damage. You get the critical on your damage. You can go ahead and roll that, and the 46 flesh. And he is flesh right now. So he's got no shield. You can go ahead and double that.
He is flesh right now, just to be clear.
He is flesh. I mean, he has a mechanical shoulder and arm. Like, come on now.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
So the strike is 7 plus 5 plus 4.
Okay.
And then 44.
Yeah.
4, 7, 8, 6 plus 8 equals math. 14.
Yeah, double to 28 plus. So the 14 was all you needed. All of that does happen. You send him flying into the lava like a Terminator. He begins to melt and singe. Absolutely. You guys, the wizard's wand does sort of.
I was just gonna ask, where's the wand?
It is being held up just barely. It's about to hit the top of the lava, like Smeagol in the lava, and then the wand sort of on its own just sort of and like flops onto the ground.
First object.
Yeah. You guys do. You defeat Coogan. I think because this was like the first adventure. There's some rules in there that were like, oh, we added that stuff later on.
That's fair.
You defeat the cultists. Nicely done. Because I realized the cultists popping up and doing their mayhem actions was probably like, they arrive, they burn the mayhem point. They arrive, they burn the mayhem point. is what
interesting.
is kind of
Okay.
what it was doing.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
great job. I had a ton of fun. You guys do collect
Yeah.
this. Let's get this. You get the Wizard's Wand. Wizard's Wand is an SMG. It is fire. So 2, 3, 5, all the zeros. You don't. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you guys. You discover that the Wizard's Wand shoots every time you shoot it. Costs you 5 gold. Because it shoots gold
Love that.
bullets. That's what it does.
Love that.
Yeah. So
it is a cursed item.
yeah. So that's
Absolutely give it to Marcus.
so that is the thing. He
No.
if you do an insight check on him, you find out every time he shoots it, he's breaking down the gold on his arm to pay for the bullets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it gets harder and harder for him to do.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't care about this man.
Would you
No,
guys?
we don't.
Yeah, you're fine. You guys make it back to Brimstone. Who do you want to give the Wizard's Wand to?
Okay, so to recap.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm going to tell you the headlines I have. Give the
Yeah.
Wizard's Wand to Ryder. That's the knight. He'll use it to defend the place. Test the Wizard Wand on the wildlife for Malefactor. That was the lowest reward. Blowing up the Wizard Wand for Mr. Torque. Give the Wizard's Wand to Stoker, Marco Stoker, which is not Marcus. Why they did that, I don't know.
Zed and Ned, that's why.
Zed and Ned, that's right.
Marcus
Killing
without his mustache.
Marcus with the Wizard's Wand is the last option, or I think you can just give it to Marcus.
We
Yeah.
can, and
Yeah,
he'll pay
for-
us.
1,000 gold
Money.
minus half his finder's fee.
Yep.
His finder's fee was 1,000 gold though, so
Right, yeah.
so we'll get 500 in the end.
It actually turns out that his original finder's fee was double.
2,000,
So,
yeah.
2,000.
2,000 gold, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He'll
here's
just
the
take it.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can't blow up the place because we're not there anymore.
Correct.
You can,
So-
yeah. You're fine. You can blow up
Okay.
the place if you want.
I was gonna say, so that kind of rules that out. We're not giving it to Dahlia because
No.
I will fight you all.
I mean, I don't want to give it to
Honestly-
Delia, but I do want to give it to somebody called Knight Rider.
I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like
For
part of
his
me,
kit?
even though it's
we
not.
Did we not hear the kit reference?
Oh yes, we
That's the
did,
whole
and I
point, Knight
get that,
Rider.
but
Yeah,
I hate
yeah,
that
to
cat.
benefit
I
his
hate
kit.
this so much.
But also, we can give it to Marcus, and he can waste all of his money that he has earned from
That's the
selling
thing.
shit to him.
I do like that idea. I do like that idea.
Yeah.
Like, since it costs him money to use it.
Yeah,
Every
the soldier
time.
doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
I don't want
Right?
to kill animals with it because we don't have any money.
Cody, will you give us a final ruling on what Marcus will pay us if we go and say like, hey, shake, 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 here it is.
Once you give it to him, yeah, I'll tell you what he pays you.
Before he tests it out, though, like we want payment the minute he sees it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want him to like get it, shoot it, go no, fuck this, it doesn't work. So are we good with Marcus?
Yes.
Sure, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Oh, Marcus!
So, you get a bunch of experience. Congratulations.
Nice.
You can do what you want with it. Decide to settle any of the contracts in town. Fast travel, return immediately to Brimstone. Not Ryder, not Wildlife, not Mr. Torque. I think we're just to Marcus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If the players return to the munitions market with the intention of killing the merchant for Hyperius, you do not.
Gotta find us the right ending.
Okay. So they preface that in a weird way. So the part I needed was immediately after the sentence.
If they return to kill him.
Yeah, if they return to kill him.
and then all the extra stuff, and then if not,
yeah,
skip it.
no.
Solid.
So it starts actually with this is the anyway. Doesn't matter. A triumphant return. I expect you found the bunker and its contents. It is good news. More good news for you. Since I am getting such a good price from my interested buyer, you're getting a bonus. 1,100 gold for the safe receipt of the gun. And my thanks.
I mean,
Cool?
Yeah. Great. That's accepted. So long. See you later.
Yeah, perfect. Because, yeah,
Yeah. We'll be taking that. Bye.
awesome. Hands it over, and it's if there's any hesitation, or it looks like they're going to attack, then read the next nonsense. But there's not. You guys do great. You level up to level 2.
nice.
Yeah, there's more stuff to do. So, guys, that was Bunkers and Badasses.
Certainly was. Love
Hell
it.
yeah.
It was fun.
That was
It's a
fun.
good system.
Yeah.
It really does feel like the game, and I like how fast you can like generate stuff on the fly if you have to.
Yes.
For those of you at home, Cody made three weapons for us in the tiny break that we all had.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think having
Not for
some
me.
nice like tabbies in the book, or I'm also just very used to PDFs now where I have bookmarks when I'm like,
Yeah.
that one, or you know,
Or search function.
yeah, exactly. So the search function. I really enjoyed it. I thought the action is very fast. It's very frenetic. There's a lot of damage numbers that I think would benefit from like a dice roller, just to keep that like real frantic energy, that real
Yeah.
like frenetic gun shooting. I had a great time. I hope everybody watching had a wonderful time as well.
Yeah, for real. Thank you.
I hope they did too.
Dar. Yeah, I'm excited. I would love to do this again sometime. We've got all of the Assault on Dragon's Keep in the book. Or
Nice.
I also think it's just a solid, like, if you want to play Borderlands, here's what you need, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's a ton of fun. I'm real excited for it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for being awesome and
Hell yeah.
Super fun.
being
Just
on
want to play
board.
Borderlands again.
Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You gonna change that stream next week, Meg?
No,
Screw Twas the night before Christmas. Borderlands.
Yeah. There it is.
It's Mrs.
that before
Claus plays
Christmas?
Borderlands.
Mrs. Claus plays Borderlands. Fuck yeah, she's Twink's grandma.
There it is.
For
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
She's took.
Gorg the night before Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is she like super calm? She's like super calm, and he keeps interjecting with like loud explosions and how did the mice
Absolutely.
explode?
Pork? No! Mr. Grandson, no!
Not a creature was stirring. That's nonsense.
So, Cody, I just want to compliment you on your character voices for this, and I
Yeah.
say this, I don't know how I feel about this next sentence, so I'm not gonna look at you. Your moxie is really good.
Oh. Well, thank you. I didn't feel super great about any of them, but I really
You may
appreciate
wanna
all the
just
love.
hold
and
on to that. There were some stirrings.
support. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Not
Good.
even a mouse.
Good to know. I appreciate you guys so much. This was a blast. I look forward to doing this again. We are going to say goodnight. We're going to see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.